Alright, we are good, guys. We've got a lot of stuff to catch up on, so what we're going to do today is we're going to throw ourselves directly in a free battle, get some XP, maybe pick up some new Digimon, and just generally settle into the stream a little bit. So, here goes. Who do we want to level today, guys, as we get going with our... We've got all of these Digis to have a mess around with. I think we should definitely put in you. We'll put in main character here. She's got a very own water attack today, which is nice. And I think we'll level these guys as well. Had a couple of tough encounters earlier on yesterday, guys, which were pretty tough. Obviously, we had the Piedmon fight twice. Second fight was definitely easier, but we did get lucky. We could have easily lost the second Piedmon fight. So I'm just going to do a little bit of training today. We managed to get Aoi's Digimon up to ultimate level, which is excellent. So she's going to be a little bit stronger than she used to be. We've still got Sayakamon. Miyu's Digimon can go into the Mermaid, which I'm not really loving, but she's been changed around a little bit to be a bit more effective. We had Takuma get back to the real world yesterday as well, and there was a bunch of stuff happening with Miyuki, where we came back to save our friends. We made our first ever branching story decision in the game, which is quite exciting also. The game actually told us, okay, now your decisions are going to matter. We had to choose whether we wanted to leave the digital realm forever and never go back. We had to choose if we were going to go back and save our friends. We had to choose if we were going to go back and save the digital world itself. So, yeah, lots of decisions, a lot of craziness, but it was pretty epic. And I think we're definitely getting into the end zone now. Most of our Digimon should be fairly competent. That is a really loud sound alert. What the... I am going to try my best today to make sure we keep an eye on our levels. Make sure we keep an eye on our XP bars, because, again, I don't want to get into some of these late game fights and be stuck because we're not powerful enough. So, although I don't want to get too overpowered, I also want to make sure that we are competent enough to not suffer. Because the playthrough has been going fairly smooth thus far, with the exceptions of one or two fights, one or two enemies. Piedmon, I think, definitely up there. Arukenimon caught us off guard once or twice on hard mode. And I can only assume that the enemies are going to get more and more challenging. So we want to be sensible. We'll also not wasting everybody's time, right? Well, I'm hoping we're going to see Agumon go into Mega Digivolution today. I would love to see that. I thought it was going to happen yesterday. At many occasions I thought Agumon was going to pop off, but he actually remained as Metal Greymon, which he still is. And like I said, we'll maybe see more of that progression later on today. Anyways, we're looking for Miyuki, which is the little girl. She's been possessed right now by the Maker. We've never actually encountered the Maker yet. We've only ever heard of him. We've only ever seen his evil power. We've been attacked by Miyuki, as have most of the other guys. Well, Takuma was in the real world, so they're a bit peeved about that, and we're going to have to deal with it at some point. I don't know how we're going to fix it. I don't know how we're going to save Miyuki, but we're going to have to try. One thing to consider that I was just thinking about a second ago, my affections with a lot of our characters. A lot of our characters are extremely low in terms of their affection right now. I can't show you at the moment, but I'll show you in just a brief period. As quickly as I can, basically, on the main menu. All of our friends, they all have Ultimate Digivolution unlocked, but a lot of their affections are below 50. Which, for part 8 of the game, given that there's only 12 chapters, I'll have to assume that that's quite low. I'm going to try my best to get some answers out of them today and save a couple of these people, but there could be the possibility of the fact that some of my characters may die, and that remains to be seen. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I'm fully preparing myself for the fact that that may be the case. Alright, we're going to move my Osmon over here. He does a lot of damage with Nightmare. Unfortunately, every time this dog gets attacked, it does this really high-pitched screech noise. I don't know who... Hopefully it's not too bad on Twitch or on the VODs. I've been trying to adjust my audio on the VODs so that the game audio at times is well behaved, not awkward. Andromon, where is Andromon? He's like in the center. I guess Megadramon can come over here. And we'll just end turn. This guy can come around to here. Andromon doing his little run. I would assume that you probably have to get a character quite close to like 75 or something to save them, but I don't want to know the answers to that, so don't tell me. Anyways, now that we have the option, we can choose who we want to hang out with. Let's have a look at our affinities and decide. So Kaito is level 36, Aoi's 34, Saki is level 38, Miyu is level 36. So the lowest person is actually Aoi, so we should probably try and hang out with Aoi. Let's see if we can actually pull this off. So let's see, Aoi's pretty upset. Still, giving into her anger could affect Labramon in a bad way. I should try to calm her down. What do we think, chat? We can focus her on our task. We can tell her to stay calm. We give no time to think. I think we have to keep our focused on our task here. Okay, let's go for focus on the task. Let's pray for it. I totally get why you're upset, Ali. Still, we ought to focus on treating these guys. Of course, I get that. Plus, you know what might happen if our emotions come unbalanced. Ah, yes, you're right. They negatively influence the kimono. How thoughtless. Alright, nice call, guys. Feels good, man. Okay, should I insist on saving Miyuki? Or maybe I'll focus on the rescue effort, he'll chill? If I remind him that we came to talk about Digimon, that might do the trick. Digimon comes first. I want to save Miyuki. Rescue comes first. Let's see what Kaito actually said here. So, they won't get away with this. The heads are gonna roll. So what? Don't expect me to keep my mouth shut if she's done all this. If we say we want a rescue, that seems like we're arguing against them because obviously Miyuki did this. So maybe if we fight against these two, it kind of seems like we're not actually going to confront Miyuki. So maybe it's Digimon, I don't know. See what happens. Calm down, Kaito. First things first, we have to talk to Digimon, right? If there's a way to save Miyuki, we can stop this kind of thing from happening. I know, damn it, it's just... I don't care if it's the master or whatever, someone's going to pay, I tell you. I think that just pissed him off even more. Well, we ain't going nowhere until we save the squirts around here. Let's go, Drakmon. Alright, and we didn't get that one right. I honestly don't know one. That one was totally a shot in the dark for me. Okay, Minoru says he's ready to bust some heads. He was really gotten stronger. I think I'll give him a pep talk. Let's stay cool. We'll save them all. Gotta stop the master. I guess we'll say we'll save them all because that plays into Minoru's like hero complex. So let's just agree with him. We'll save them all. There we go. Easy. Easy points with Minoru here. I quite like these discussions, although some of them have not went well for us. I do like that they're quite quick fire. You know, there's not tons and tons and tons of writing here. There's just one or two instances. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, so this way is blocked off too. Let's keep moving here, guys. We'll keep focused. I'm happy for you guys to be doing your chit-chat, so I'm catching some of it. This is the only entrance to the throne room. What are we gonna do? We've got no choice but to break this damn barricade ourselves. This is bad. We don't know if we can find Digimon in the enemies. What is this barricade that we've got a problem with? Don't we have a metal Greymon in our team? A little hole opened up under the wall there. Oh wow. Digimon? Digimon, why are you hiding in here while the world's falling apart? We need you. Aren't you Omega? Squeeze in through this here butt crack of mine. I mean, what? I can't wait to squeeze through your crack. Mew. Alright, Digimon's fine, that's good. The Masters Kenzoku have been on the warpath lately, so I gathered all the ones who can't fight and are holed up here. Can't really say. With the non-stop attacks coming out of nowhere, everyone's been quite frightened. Takumi, you had something important to ask, didn't you? Miyuki's been on the warpath. How do we save her ass? I can't tell Miyuki's the one attacking this place, though. We have to save her, please. Digimon, no, you have to help us. Can you at least explain to me why you have a paw stuck to a staff that you carry around? The only thing you can do from the outside is to call out to their soul with all you've got. Okay, so here we go. Defeat the master. Keep calling to her some other way. I guess, is there any other way? Nothing comes to mind right now, but maybe if you were to grease my palm with some digibits, I could give you some tips. Digimon, how could you? If one of you youngsters could scratch my back and rub my feet, I could maybe tell you some clues. It's the enemy! I think if you do this here... Me, what are you doing? Takuma, I'm just taking a deuce in the corner, don't mind me. Uh-oh, secret passage? Nice. Alright, we're all alone if we work together. Digimon? Why are you touching me? Young child. I don't have the right to say this, but save our world for us. I know it's showing you all nothing but suffering, but this is still our home, so please. I beg you. I have no idea what we're supposed to do, even so. Yeah, dude. Leave it to us. Alright, so I think we try and use our main squad for the most part. These guys are obviously, what are they again? They're mostly, they're all neutral, so it really doesn't matter. Looks like there's only 3. This one's second class, third class up the back, and the main dude right in front of us. Interesting. So I think we just level some of our weaker guys, but also try and get as much XP as possible. So Megadramon, we'll take in Syakamon, and then take in... Sure, we'll take an Andromon. Is that all I get? Oh, I just get those 3, do I? Oh, fuck. Well, in that case, I'll take in Tyranno. Also known as Triceramon. I don't like to call them Tyranno. Okay, Agumon has to survive. Can't afford to lose him. We should be alright. Doesn't really matter what we pick for our Digimon in this squad. Do you know what? I should have put my Triceratops at the front. Having my tank at the back is absolutely dumb. YOLO. I'm surprised I got Harmony ending, considering my compass was heavy wrathful by the end, says one bad roll. Ah, okay. So it looks like it's not just about the highest stat, it's maybe like a mixture of both. I don't know, guys. We'll have to find out. We'll have to see what we get. She's a Cloddy child? Just stick knock her out and chuck her in the Digivan, says Proxy. Do you guys know I got on a stranger's van to play Pokemon Go once, chat? True story. I wish I was lying, but I'm not. I literally got in a stranger's car. I was with a friend, but it didn't make it any less weird. We laughed about it later, but it was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Don't get in the car with a stranger, chat. It's not a good idea. Imagine dying for a Pokemon raid. Anyways, where was I? Let's go forward. There was lots of other people in the car. It was very busy. Stranger danger, I know, yeah. But you know what? It turned out to Stranger's fucking Pokemon Go Raid Central. Evolution, let's go. I didn't pay attention what was to what it was actually was highlighted as. I know it wasn't save friends. I believe I chose to save the world, have to go back. Yeah, I chose to save friends, I think. I think whichever you pick there decides which ending you get. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do Hydro Water here. Although I need to be here to make that work. Let's do Hydro Water. Woo! That explains a lot. I'm still alive, don't worry about it. Nothing bad happened that day, but I got a ton of raids done, and I got lots of XP in Pokemon Go, so it actually worked out just fine. It was actually sick. The guy was fucking hardcore into Pokemon Go, and he just drove from raid to raid all over the city. And we just kept stopping at the raids, and because there was like 6 of us in the car, we just did the raid together, and then we moved on. It was great. I've never fucking power farmed as much in my entire life. Would I choose to do it again? That's the question, chat. How did it go? How did Pokemon Go? It seems like you Digimon survived. One bad roll. You should be ashamed right now. Banned. There's a lot of monsters in this area. There's also a chest up the back that I could go for. And we just push through these chumps for the time being. Don't really have to put much effort into this fight. It's pretty straightforward. Maybe my Triceratops could actually do something useful for once. Whoa. I wonder if you knock back a Digimon into another Digimon, maybe you can actually gain like a collision damage bonus or something. That'd be cool. Although I don't know if the game's that smart. All of our followers are taken care of. Now's my chance. All right, that was easy, but we're not done yet. Please, you've got to listen to me. Miyuki's not listening. She's playing Sudoku on her phone. It would save the world and go back home together with everyone. Miyuki's like, I had lots of beer. She just projectile vomits in the throne room. At this rate, your precious brother Haru will be lost to us. Oh, she heard that. Nice one, Takamo. Just now, Miyuki returned to normal for a second. We have to keep her. Oh, there's more. Oh, wait, there's more. We're not done here. I just want to save her. What's missing? I want to go back home with everyone. I won't give up. Lend me your strength, Agumon. We'll bring her back. We're all gonna go back to our world together. Oh, Agumon's popping off. Oh, lads, it's happening. Lads, it's about to happen. Oh! He's doing it, chat. He's fucking doing it. Oh my god, Takuma, I've never felt so fucking excited in my life. Takuma, point me at the enemy, I'ma fuck shit up. I think I'm about to digivolve to Charizard. No, Agumon, the other one. Oh shit, no, not Charizard. Warp Evolve? What in the fuck? What do you mean Warp Evolve? Is that just the Japanese translation, maybe? Is he doing Mega Digivolution? I think he's doing Mega, right? It is Mega. Please? Oh shit. Lads. Lads. Oh dude, it's happened. We only went and did it. Oh shit. Warp Shinka. Okay. Let's go, dude. The War Grey Daddy is back, lads. I don't give a fuck what happens now. Oh, Pog, man, that is so goddamn sick. He looks so incredibly clean. Hell yeah. WarGreymon! Let's go! Our voices will save Miyuki. I like that, dude. His voice is super deep now. WarGreymon, are we gonna... Debaccio? Is Debaccio here? Debaccio, I think we're about to do it, dude. I think it's about to happen. Don't shit your pants. We're about to pop off. WarGreymon. Okay, let me see this fucking damage. Look at his movement! He's got so much movement! I'm giving him everything, dude. I'm giving him the nuts. Dude, fucking boost his ass. Protect everyone. WarGreymon, go off, queen. Lads. Oh, this is what I live for, dude. This right here. Here we go. Give him the fucking wham bam. look at the AoE damage, chat. Look at the range, 5 squares diagonally, but look at the splash area. Fucking absolutely nuts. Give him it, dude. Look, it's the Debaccio special. Woo! Shit. Excellent. Very good. Oh, we get some reinforcements coming in. Perfect. Send more. Send more, please. Also got WarGreymon, but I'm moral AF, says Jesse. Same. Crimson Blackout, come at me. Come at me, bro. Oh, can't touch this. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, can't touch this. Easy, mate. Easy. Can I reach? Can I reach if I go... No, I don't think I can. Let's break off the team here and go in a different directions. In turn. I could have maybe healed thingy behind me, but we should be alright here. Alright, attack. Eradication. Sure. I would have laughed if he instantly runs out of SP and turns back into Agumon. Impossible proxy. I've got power coursing through my veins. I'm only here to conquer, nothing more. Alright. This guy, on the other hand, does actually need SP. I have made the colossal problem right now of putting my Triceramon in the back, and so he is literally a useless fucking Digimon this fight. Here we go. Terraforce. Value Town. Let's go. Maybe I could have maybe attacked the guy in the back to hit the one in the front from the back. I wonder if that's how it works. Alright, we're gonna move into the center because we don't give a fuck. In turn. Come at me. Oh, he's going all the way over there. What the fuck? Nice. Big damage. I respect it. We're gonna lose our Megadramon here? I think we are. Critical hits. Sheesh. We're gonna have to take these guys out ASAP pronto. Maybe my Triceramon is finally gonna get to do some damage. He's gonna get to see some action finally. Nice hit. Not good enough though. I'm gonna power attack this guy in the ass. Okay, Crimson Blackout. Dodged. Counter for 900, casually, as you do. What are you gonna do about it, mate? Alright, fine. We are gonna move up to here. And we're gonna finish this guy off. See you later, loser. Alright. Fine. Triceratops. You can go over here. Mean as well just defend, I guess. Alright, cool. I wonder if I can just attack between these guys. I think I can. Terraforce. We just attack like right here. We get the assist boost as well. Valkyrie, hi. Hi, Valkyrie, look what I found. Look what I found, Valkyrie. We're popping off right now. WarGreymon is awesome. Absolutely, yeah. WarGreymon best boy. Would you like to know the other options for Mega? Well, I mean, I guess so. One bad roll. We could talk about it. I'm scared to discuss it in case people have not got to this point yet, and I don't really want to spoil it for people, but maybe later. We'll give some people more time. Does that make sense? Yeah. I heard if you max every stat, you get the secret evolution for Renamon that turns him into the turtle from Super Auto Pets. Oh, here it is. The turtle from Super Auto Pets. God damn it, dude. Every time. Actually, I think I'm going to just move her here, and we're going to just Hydro Water. Yeah, perfect. WarGreymon is brilliant, yeah. Okay, we get the freeze off. That's pretty cool. There is that chest over there, but there's honestly nothing I can get from a chest at this point that I think I would really, really appreciate. Which is kind of weird, I know, but... We're going to kill this guy if we can. Clear away. 360 is not enough damage, but we've got a 15% chance to team up. Just kidding. Unlucky. Feels bad, man. I thought we might have been able to kill him with a bit of assistance here, but alas. If I was to Terraforce here, it doesn't really quite hit, does it? There's not an angle. Nah. Honestly, this might be fine though. YOLO. Oh yeah, it's called Gaia Force, yeah. Cool. Alright, sweet. We gonna lose our mermaid here? Oh, he's going for him. What the fuck? Back attack? Ah, Triceratops doesn't even care, man. He's so strong. He doesn't give a rat's ass. She gives a rat's ass, though. Alright, cool. My Triceratops might actually be able to do some damage here. For the first time ever. Please, don't miss. Do not miss. Right, nice. We could actually go for that box at the back if we wanted to. But I don't think we want to. I'm kind of playing this fight a little bit crazy because, honestly, this might not be the end of the fight. It could actually be the case that there might be more problems in here. But we'll just YOLO it. Virus Mega is the... Oh, the Data is the Mega I got. You're so right, Dumpster. Data Mega has great single target potential, but 3 times 3 on Terraforce is pretty porters, yeah. I think so too, yeah. Alright. XP on these 4 guys. Megadramon catching up big time on stats as well here. Look, he's getting pretty insane. Sakamon getting a bunch of stats as well is very nice. Triceratops, still terrible. Alright, we get an old mushroom. Crunchy apple, what is that? Physical defense, okay, cool. Alright, cool, fine. Let's go! Virus Mega only gives you a small plus shaped AoE, but it's insanely strong. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Alright, Miyuki's struggling. She's on a rampage. We don't have a choice. Oh man. They want to kill her. They want to actually execute Miyuki. They want her dead. Takuma's like, dumbasses, if she dies, we can't get home, idiots. Mate. I think we should run. Do we have to fight? I want to still save her. This is an actual... Wow. Yeah, I want to save her. That's not on the table anymore. If this keeps up, we'll be the ones in the chopping block. Give us more time. Surely our voices can reach her. I don't want to lose anyone. A little more time, please. She's gone down here, boys. Okay. Fine, just do it already. Alright, Professor. Thank God somebody's reliable. Dude, even now, like, my friends are like, oh man, just kill her. Just fucking slaughter her, dude. Whatever it takes, just take her out the game. God damn it, man. Miyuki, don't you recognize us? These are the people that care about you. You can't lose. We're going home together and we're getting a McDonald's. Or we could get a Taco Bell. Whatever you prefer. Sushi? Hot dogs? Don't lose, Miyuki. Take the master down. She's almost come back. Where's Haru right now? We need Haru. Oh. Takuma? She okay? Can I return to you all? Hurry up, yeah. Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this, chat. Oh no. What's happening here? Oh no. I think that was a bait. Yeah, dude. Do you know what, guys, right? You know how there was the opportunity for Agumon to, like, digivolve into Mega in this situation, in this fight? Wouldn't it have been just so much better if he digivolved against Piedmon? I really thought that was going to be the case. I don't know why they waited until this point to digivolve him against the frog monsters. I guess they're trying to make the Miyuki fight an important one, but we weren't even fighting against anyone important. Just mindless drones. Oh, Hello? Alright. Well, shit. That did not fit her mouth movements at all. No, Miyuki! Oh, Digimon? Oh, no! Right in the net. Uh-oh. Digimon? Gigi? Fucking hell. Takuma's like, you've been stabbed, Digimon? He's like, no shit, thanks for that. Miyuki forgot the password to her Twitch account to pay for a subscription to the Mr. Wolfie channel. Happens to everyone sometimes, kappa lol. Classic Miyuki. We'll let her off this one time. Twitch Prime's in the chat. Don't hurt anyone else! Miyuki can't be helped anymore. We can't stay here. It'll collapse at any moment. What about Digimon? We can't get any closer. We'll have to get out of here on our own. You want to go? Digimon, you left us nothing. You left us the key. Don't pretend like we're entitled to take all of your burdens. I leave, Takuma, to you, the fate of everyone in the world. And also, my 10 billion in gambling debts. Please, take it. No, Digimon, I'm not taking it. I can't hear you. I'm dying. Goodbye. And also, don't have sex again. Digimon, please! We're supposed to do it together. Wait, whoa. Given the previous joke, this is a little awkward. Get over there, Takuma! Uh-oh. Damn. Well, there goes the Gigi, bro. Master of Keys, King of the Beards, NFL Quarterback of the Year 2022. R.I.P. Looks like everyone's okay. Well, everyone except Digimon. That was kind of insensitive, Aoi. I'm fine. I hate my brother. I love my sister. Right, guys, thanks. So everybody's upset. The hole's caved in from the looks of it. We can't go back. Let's go.
でもジジモンさんが亡くなってしまったことは悲しいわ。けれど顔を上げて
We have to keep our chins up and move on.
進まないと。
We have to keep going.
私たちには
Damn. Oh, wait.
僕は助けられなくて。
So what this is meant to be here, Takuma's head's supposed to be dripping as he cries. He's meant to lower his head and cry, but it looks like the camera was just panning down to Aoi's boobs, which is rather awkward. Okay.
悪魔くん、ここで落ち込んでいるだけでいいの？
Is there really time to stay here and feel sorry for ourselves, Takuma? Aoi? You want me to knock you out? No, I'm kidding. I understand what she's going for here. Aoi's trying to be practical. She's trying to keep the team alive. She's trying to survive. Okay, sure.
私たちには、あなたにはやるべきことがあるでしょ。
Don't we? Don't you have something to do now? Oh, there she is. I dropped my phone. I'm back. Digimon entrusted the cause to us. We have to make it a reality and we have to save Miyuki.
それを絶対に無駄にできない。
Stand up and stop being a little crybaby. Let's go. Doo-doo-doo. Monster Rancher 100% complete playthrough incoming. One bad roll, not you as well. Wolfcook, you see what you're doing to my community? You're infected them. This is no time to get depressed. You guys had it way worse while I was gone.
戻ってきてくれたっていうのに、いきなりこんなことになってしまって。
To think something like this would happen after you made it back to us. Unlucky. I have no regrets about coming back.
やっぱり
Apart from Miyu and Kaito and
頼もしいのね。
everybody else.
あなたがいないと。
We're not the same without you here. Oh, Aoi, that's nice of you to say. Thank you.
辛い思いをしているあなたにこういうのは酷かもしれないけど。お願い。
She's like,
いなくならないで。
it may be cruel to say after all you've been through, but please, don't leave us. We can't survive without you. Aoi, I know. I've got the whole team on my back, just like real life. I don't care. Shut up, Aoi. Alright, lads. Part 10. Digimon is no more, guys. Moment silence in the chat, please. Okay, so here we are in the back dimension. The Master talking about his favourite thing in the planet. Holes! Awkward? Right, this is oddly adult. This world would soon fade. The Master's favourite film, Holes. How is everyone? I'm doing great, Lawrence. How are you, buddy? What's up, boss? Welcome. You're just in time to see the Master talking about holes. In other words, you want to drill holes, Master. And also, you want more sacrifices. Dude, what about if the Master is Dramojimon? The Master is Dramojimon confirmed? Today I'm digging. Tomorrow I'll be digging. What's the next part of the line? It looks like I'll be digging for some time now. Go get Digimon to join the city and come back in a day. And also, could you move that pile of dirt over there? It's going to take you like 10 hours, but just get it done, yeah? Shut the fuck up. You only know you love Renamon when you let her go. You want the maiden? Do you? I want many things, starting with chicken pakora and a salad. But after that, yes, the maiden would come second. Oh, Renamon, you dirty, downright dirty, treacherous snake dog. I don't think joining forces with you is a bad idea. ... Renamon! How could you? I suppose Arukenimon and Piedmon failed to live up to your expectations. Isn't Renamon a rookie? I know Renamon's like a badass rookie, but come on, man, what's this all about? Why does Renamon get VIP OP statements? Not statements. Why does she get VIP treatment and OP like I don't know, decorations? Why is she considered OP? How is Renamon as a rookie gonna do more than Piedmon could do as a mega? Still, I can offer you plenty more humans than they ever could. Yes, but could you dance with me? At the local town hall party? From the beginning, I never considered you to be any use. Mrs. Wolfie, is that you? Okay. I'm different from them. Hey Brittany, welcome back. Hi Jack, how are you? Brittany, I'm excellent. Welcome. Nice to see you. Oh wow. I'm not some clingy brown noser like they were. I have a will of my own. I can't imagine a Digimon using brown noser as an expression. From my understanding, someone with a brown nose is up the ass of someone else, which is quite a disturbing... Can you really imagine Renamon saying this to, like, the master of the world? That's such a questionable... Ew. Right, okay. How did we even get here? If I were to bring you more sacrifices, that would be enough to save the world, right? Then you'll do what I ask. Oh, of course, it's always like that, isn't it? Somebody serves the evil overlord of the planet and then they definitely don't kill them off for the sake of it. Will you let Miyuki go in exchange for the sacrifices? I don't even know what that was. Chat, new sound alert, question mark? What has the master just discovered? It's like he's finally found what his penis does. He's came down on Christmas morning and he realised that he's been a good boy and Santa's actually delivered all the presents. He went to the fridge and realised that Mrs. Evil, arch nemesis of the planet, has left the last bit of chocolate cake. Right, we have to stop doing this. Okay. Yeah, Valkyrie, you were one step ahead of me. Why does Vulpix look so weird? It's just a new style, Lawrence. It's the new trend. The moment that my wish is fulfilled. I shall. Oh, I like how he's talking through her still. I shall relinquish this vessel. Then it's a deal, no. Okay. Wonderful. Alright. J-Cram, get on it. She's indeed a rookie, but in every media I've ever experienced her, she's always been stronger than the other rookies. I know. I don't know why she always gets the Renamon buff, but I require sacrifices to assist me with taking this dirt out of the cave. Alright, sure. That's right, I'm the one who'll make you happy, Miyuki, the only one. Why can there only be one person to make Miyuki happy? That's like very kind of like narcissistic. I have to be the one to make her happy, and if no one makes her happy except for me, she dies. Hang in there just a little longer, I'm going to save you, I promise. Nani? Alright guys, sure. Onwards and upwards. Oh hey Hagu. Hagu bro. Man. I've just finished beating off. I mean, I'm still beat. Good morning, Agumon. Takuma, stop doing that when I'm in the room. Oh, you were awake the whole time? I'm so sorry. Please stop. I'll kill you with my mega digivolution. It's them? It's all those kids? What the hell is this? Who's a good little cutie who wants a nice little treat? Nayokimon? Okay. Is this one peed on me? Someone, anyone, a towel, a napkin, I'm begging you. Sounds like a joke I would write into the game for them. What exactly is going on here? I saw other baby Digimon. Alright guys, I need sleep for work tonight, leaving you on for your views so you all have fun. Wolfcook, thank you for being here, and thanks for gifting a sub to Kyle earlier, mate. I really appreciate it. Have a great night, Wolfcook. Thank you for the support, man, as always. You guys have been great with the gifted subs recently, guys. Thank you. Ain't it obvious? We got our hands full taking care of the amusement park, kids. And you got hands, so let us a hand already. Lend us a hand already. Take care of this one, and this one, and this one. Damn. Daycare center. I know it's a lot for us to have to deal with, and I probably shouldn't be laughing. Still, this is kind of fun. I wondered when the baby Digimon were going to appear. Feels like I haven't had a real belly laugh like this in a while now. It's almost like I've already forgot about the fact that the professor died. Not the professor. Digimon. Digimon is the professor confirmed? At least some food seemed to calm them down. That's where all the kids... all the kids were with Digimon because he's kicked the bucket now. We have to look after them. We're going to raise them up as an army of powerful megas. Okay. But he died because of us, right? No, not because of us per se. I mean, he was safe hiding in his hole until we showed up, in which case he immediately died, then yes. But no, it wasn't our fault. We didn't kill him. It's kind of like we invited him to an air show and then a plane crashed in his face. I should have said anything. No, it's okay. I want us to think about our next steps. We can't allow any more sacrifices, especially if Renamon's trying to cook them up. Digimon said it himself, we have no choice but to call out to Miyuki as much as we can, knocking on the door to her heart. But how exactly are we supposed to do that? Somebody get me a megaphone. I'm positive I don't have what it takes to think this through on my own. But there's no need to panic. We can put our heads together and come up with something. Let's use this time to prepare. Deal with what's in front of us and also what's to come. Prepare, huh? Free time? Okay. Guys, we gotta get some fucking boosts. We got a boost with the team here. We gotta talk to some homies. Alright, we've got 8 moves. Not bad at all. Let's quickly save our game and see what we can accomplish here. I think we should probably go and hang out with Aoi first, right? Let's try it. First and foremost, Aoi. Where are you? The free battles are looking pretty boring. Let's do Aoi first. Here we go. Aoi looks kind of tired, right? We're just going to go for it, chat. There's also some other stuff. We go over here. Aoi, behind you. It's a bear trap. All-purpose ointment. Okay, nice find. Right. Put your brains together, chat. We need as many points with Aoi as possible, because right now we suck. Oh, she's teabagging herself. Aoi, are you okay? I noticed you crouched down over here. What's up? I'm checking on our food stores. After all, you weren't checking at my ass, were you? Maybe? Saki! Aoi, you're working again! Takuma was checking out your ass! I know, but I kind of like that. He's the main character, after all. I'm a dog! I want to be the main character! Check out my ass, Takuma! Please? Labramon, you dirty slut. Enough of that. Anyways, we're in trouble. I need to stay on top of things. I guess Aoi and Saki are paired up together. These two are like super connected now. Given we have no idea what's coming down to the line, there's no such thing as worried. Still, there's one thing I've learned in the time we've spent together. Aoi gets like this when fatigue and anxiety have caught up to her. I wish we'd slow her roll here before she gets too carried away. Alright chat, what do you think? Nope Jack, I'm telling you it's haste makes waste. I'm trusting you one bad roll. Haste makes waste, Aoi? Do you really think you can get a grasp of our situation if you tire yourself out? That's an interesting way to put it. I get the impulse to do something, but that's all the more reason to catch your breath. A cool head will make you work a lot smarter, not just harder. That's what I'm talking about, Takuma. You're great at getting her to see things our way. Oh, you think so? I agree, that's one argument I can't refuse. Nice one. What the fuck? What is it? Is it calling out to Kaito to tell him, or calling out to the professor? Scold him 100%. Of course they'll mistake your intentions if you don't say something, Professor. Oh no, that wasn't... But yes, you're right. Takuma? Sorry, maybe it was my place. I didn't think you'd want others to listen in on this. Nice job, chat. Well done. Maybe she's got a serious side. When I think of Miyu, not as Kaito's little sister, but as her own person. I get the impression she's more of a total little sister, big sister type, complete softy. I don't think it's this one. I think it's one of these two. I guess we'll go with softy. YOLO. Maybe because you're a total softy. A total what? Well, I mean, you're usually so kind to people in your life. Looking after people, helping where you can. That's a softy if ever I've seen one. But hey, that's an older sister would act in the first place, right, Takamon? You know what? You're right, Sayakamon. Okay, so we're agreeing with Sayakamon, who agrees with us. That's a good sign. Nice one, chap. Good shit. Alright. Should I listen to Minoru's stories? No kid stuff for me. Why not listen a bit? I'm good for now. Why not listen? Might as well take a chance to listen. Mind if I join, buddy? Easy mode, dude. No hesitation. Straight for the jugular. Minoru, kiss me. Do I want to go... I guess Saki's available. I probably should free battle, though. Let's do one free battle to break this up a little bit. Right, let's do this. Andromon. And... Dracmon. You can go here. You can go here. And you can go here. Let's go. You're dead to me. Don't ever speak to me again. If you want, you can speed up the battle in the settings. Thanks, Vanguard. Yeah, I did see that actually, and I've seen that in other people's playthroughs. You can actually hold X to speed up things as well, look. I didn't know that until a few days ago, which helps things out. You can just hold X, makes everything go fast. I like having things slow so that, like, when we fight important battles, I can actually see what's going on. It's just that when we're training against these mindless enemies, it's a bit sluggish, so I hope you guys don't mind that too much. You can catch Renamon, Leomon in this chapter in the forest area if you didn't mind a little RNG from the shadow battles. Okay, Vanguard, that's cool. Did not know that. I'll keep an eye out for it. Let's move all the way up here. Well, I'll have the opportunity and we're just going to attack with Nightmare. Let's do this. Why have you changed your name to Ra Harakit? It's a very cool name, admittedly. I'm not going to lie. Alright, Dino Boy. Where are you going? Don't run away, please. Oh, I hate when they run away. Sound. You can, do you think it'd be worth catching Renamon, guys? I think that'd be pretty sick. Although training up a Digimon... I mean, if I catch Renamon and she's a high level to begin with, that could be pretty cool. But if I have to grind her all the way up from, like, level fucking 10 or something, that might be pain. Mega Siegemon doesn't seem to do that much damage, chat. I don't know. I'm not really sure if I like that guy. Like, I love Mega Siegemon as a design, right? He's the OG, but, like, I don't know. I don't know if I can handle it. Why does it that Blossomon's voice actor sound like she's an old granny? She sounds like she's 80 years old. Nice suit. Thank you. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, not bad. Alright. Stats across the board. We're probably going to need these. And we get some trash. Alright. Like, lots and lots of bad Digimon. Maybe it's a little chat, Saki? Could it be a little chatter? Why don't you talk with everyone like Aoi or Floramon here? That's good, she likes those. Normally that would make for a good distraction, but... everyone's worried about what's going to happen to us, right? So what would we talk about? Just make everyone feel worse? I don't know, Saki, maybe you could talk about something more lighthearted? You fucking Nimrod. Piss off! I saw the professor heading that way earlier. I think he left for the school. Saki, you're dead to me, you absolute garbage bag. Alright, well, suck my fat one, Saki. Gotta at least try. Woo! Everybody in favor of the Tentamon coming to join the team say aye! 90%. If my ability would be of assistance, allow me to make use of them. Thanks, Tentamon. Welcome to the squad. Profile status. Right. We are going to... Tentamon! Who are we going to evolve him into? Kawagamon or Kabuterimon, chat? That's the question. It's not going to be Flymon. If I go into... I'm going into Kawagamon, chat. Here we go. Lauren says, well, it's nice. It's been a nice podcast tonight. Been texting for the past 40 minutes and listening to you, but it's time to sleep now. Gotta go to hospital early tomorrow, so good night, everyone. Lawrence, you've been amazing. Thank you. Who have you been texting, Lawrence? Lawrence, have you been texting a hot babe? He can actually go into all three, so why would I not go into Mega Kabuterimon, right? He can only go into the top two. This guy can go into every single one. So why would I not go into Mega Kabuterimon? You got WarGreymon? I did happily hear, yeah, I did. So what are my Mega options here? Grand Quagamon, Hercules Kabuterimon, or Bancho Stingmon. These are fucking great. Oh look, that one doesn't even have a he doesn't have a nature. Look, he's neutral. So Kaito's out in the wood looking for food. Aoi's also out in the woods looking for Kaito's nuts. Hi, Kaito. Oh. What's that? Uh-oh. Oh, Haru. Oh, Haru-chan.
Haru?
Haru-chan. Haru. She went, Haru, you wee cunt. What? It looks like he's headed further into the forest. What do you think we should do? Let's go after him. Should we go tell the others? What happens if we lose track of him? Uh-oh. Guess we'll have to go get him. Oh, cool. What could go wrong here? Bearing in mind, guys, the last time the group had an encounter with Haru, the little boy, he was screaming at Garurumon to kill the professor, and nobody ever acknowledged that. Totally weird. Takuma didn't even talk about it. It was super strange. Didn't we tell Aoi earlier as well? We said to Aoi, we were like, haste means waste, which basically means, you know, if you go too fast and you mess things up, you're going to be in trouble. And there they are running into the forest after Haru. It's like, alright, okay. Sorry for the wait, hold up, where's Aoi and Kaito? Oh, they went into the wood to have sex. And also found some food. There it is, Kakwa. Professor, why have you took your hat off? Professor, get your bucket hat and put it right on your noggin right now. You look completely naked without it. Going together should speed up our return too. This is the best choice. Aye, sure. Let's go save Kaito and Aoi. Another rescue mission. It's always rescue missions in this game, dude. Somebody goes off on their own, they get in trouble, we have to go save them, then we repeat for 5 chapters. Excellent. Cool. You sure this is the way? Do you know the way? The building isn't in sight, but this is the right direction. It should be far. It could have just disappeared or something, right? Kaito could be in danger. Oh my. What is it, Professor? Can you see the library? We found something else. Or it found us, to be precise. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Renamon. Took you long enough. Pretty cool of you considering your friend's in trouble. Renamon. Alright, what's happening? Renamon, he's glaring at the professor in anger. Nah, it's just sexual frustration. Did you come all this way to see us? Or are you visiting the library for her? For Miyuki? Silence. You don't have the right to speak that name. Oh, sorry, should I call her the little cow? You bear animosity. You bear animosity towards me. That's putting it lightly, Professor. I think she wants to put your fucking nuts in a blender. Sacrifice? So the maiden's not enough then? Arukenimon said it before, human children aren't as valuable as the maiden, but they're good for something, but we won't let them have it. We won't let you have it, we won't let them, but we won't let you have it your way. Oh, that's right. I was trying to put in extra words in that sentence. The smallest wretches always snarl the loudest. How dare you? What is it, Renamon? Don't you want to save Miyuki? We're on the same side here. Looks like we got a fire. Alright. No dodging this one, boys. Scripted boss fight. Renamon, let's see what she's got. Don't let Renamon's... Here it comes. She's gonna have... Oh, she's digivolving. Oh, is she going up to Cubimon? Go on, Renamon, do it. Fucking do it. Show me the fox. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Nice suit. Cubimon looks like such a great natural digivolution line for Renamon. Talmon, the one after it though, never really felt as epic. Okay, we only get 3 Digimon with us for this fight, but we should be okay. Agumon is scripted to appear, we can't do anything about that. Let's go ahead and bring along... Mega Kabuterimon, I guess. What type is she? She's a vaccine? Oh, she's data type. Okay, excellent. So, we'll take you, and we will take you, and we will also take you. You? Sure. They're facing away though, which makes me wonder, is there actually frogs coming from behind me? I think there might be more enemies in this level than I can actually originally see. Oh, she's coming straight for us. Unfortunately, she does counter Agumon, so that's a bit awkward. Let me have a look at this terrain. Oh yeah, look, we've got one here. One at the back that we didn't originally see. 2 boxes, and Renamon's in the way. Right, I do think that we want to just go straight for the aggressiveness, or straight for the aggression here. Maybe if I kill Renamon, the fight will be over, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. We're hitting our front on for 88% accuracy. High speed on this Digimon, as expected. But we do manage to land some damage, that's pretty good. I could have also defended against her, which would not have been bad. I really do feel like I should put all my eggs in the basket over here and try and protect. Try and take her down. I can almost reach, but not quite, so I'm just going to go for this chest. Kind of troll, but also fine. What we getting? Acceleration charge. Fine, I guess. Just face this way. I would like to get my bug in the way, but I don't think I'm going to manage that. Okay. It's like if Kurama and Naruto evolved into a penguin. Talmon is a letdown compared to Cubimon's dumpster. It just feels like the chain is a little bit different there, right? Right, I think we're going to evolve here. We're going to go straight up to WarGreymon. Let's go! Right, what are my options here? I think I could go straight for Cubimon. Would that be smart? I feel like I should also kill this little guy at the side. Oh, this might leave me a little bit exposed. If I attack regularly, it doesn't do too much damage. I could Terraforce. Or I could also just go for her. I think I need to kill the little guys. Let's just go for it, chat. Is this Digimon Tactics? Kind of, Mikey, yeah. It's kind of like Fire Emblem if you've ever played Fire Emblem. Yeah, there's a grid-based combat sequence and it can be quite tricky, so you have to be kind of careful. We haven't lost yet, but that could easily happen today. And Ras says it's Digimon Survive at AV, Mikey. Mikey's like, but yeah, is this the digital version of Final Fantasy Tactics? I know what you meant, Mikey, yeah. It absolutely is, yeah. Right, I really want my tanks to get over there, but I think with these guys closing in, maybe I just, am I trolling here? I'm gonna move them forward. I'm gonna just end turn as well. Alright, let's see what happens here. Renamon's probably gonna come in and attack. Oh, we get Prio. Oh, that's really good. So I'm gonna move away from Renamon. Somehow we managed to... I guess we are Mega, so we outspeed her being a champion. Can I kill this guy from the back with an attack? I do 1922. Yeah, way more than enough. Huge damage. Alright, that's that runt removed. I think we might talk here as well. Let's go ahead and boost ourselves. Again, doing this at the end of the turn is troll, but it'll help me from forgetting next time. Let's just end here. QB, where are you going? Straight for Gigadramon. Oh, you're gonna hit him at the back, are you? He's tanking. He's tanky. Pretty tanky, anyway. I guess he's going for the, I guess Renamon was going for him because he's vaccine. But he's very, very, very tough. Atomic Blaster, I think, right in the front. Catch these hands, bro. The good news is Cubimon should be slower than WarGreymon next turn, so I might actually be able to... I might be able to just kill her in the next turn at the start because WarGreymon's faster. So we should get a back attack on her. Wait, what? Did that hit a rock? In what world does that make any sense? I literally am on an elevated area. What? Okay, thanks, I guess. How have you been anyway, Mikey? What's been happening in life? Scooby-Mon is still probably squishy and pathetic compared to WarGreymon. Well, you would think so. I would assume so, because she's only supposed to be a champion, but as we talked about earlier, Renamon gets this weird buff for some reason. I don't really understand why. That's going to do negative damage. That's going to do even less. 126 versus 112. I mean, honestly, maybe it's better if I just put my damage in this guy, I don't know. Let's focus on Renamon, I guess. That'll do. In turn. Defend. It should be WarGreymon's turn first. Excellent. Right, I think we can end the fight here. If she even dies. We could miss if we're unlucky, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Terraforce to the back. Huge damage. I might get a crit for 6%. I've also got a 12% chance for a team up. We don't kill her, but we do get her very low. No team up. No crit. Pretty good damage though. Unfortunately, we are vaccinating the data, so that is a bit of an issue. Let's see what happens here. She's going for... Okay. We do tank it though. Pretty good. Alright, and now she's facing away, so we just back attack her. Alright. All good, mate. Out of teaching and into the NHS now. Got married over the summer as well. Been some year. Mikey, that sounds excellent, mate. I'm super chuffed for you. How's the NHS job treating you? That sounds like that could be extremely hectic. Are you doing okay? My mum works in the NHS, but as a catering assistant, she gets on okay, but she only works weekends. So it's not as much per se, but... That's awesome, man. I'm going to move over here and I'm going to see if I can actually kill this thing. Do I have accuracy 100% this time? Okay. Not bad. These guys are pretty tanky. We could have an issue here because we are getting collapsed upon. I think we might lose our bug here. He has tanked quite a lot though. He tanked both of Renamon's attacks and survived, despite being like the negative attribute of her. So that's not bad. And for Megadramon, I still feel like we're maybe a little bit weaker than we should be at this point. Megadramon getting slapped about here. Oh, we got froze. That's fucking obnoxious. Alright, we are just going to have to... See, I could go for this guy for a back attack, but I wonder if I can get value here with my Terraforce. Can I hit both? That does hit both. For some reason it does more damage to the guy at the back and kills him. Are these guys different levels? Third class and third class. Why does that one-shot the one at the back? Fuck it. The one at the back we had advantage on. I don't really understand why that was the case. I'm not complaining though. Honestly, I think we just have to... Fuck, I don't even know if I can reach that. Atomic Blaster goes in straight lines. Why do I... Oh, I've got reduced movement speed, I guess. I guess I have to go for him. It's kind of sad, but I could also heal my Megadramon, I guess, with a bandage. Fuck it. Alright. We are frozen. Frozen and alone. Lost and insecure. Megadramon actually survived for one more hit. Dodge it, dodge it, dodge it. Unlucky. Alright, sure. I guess WarGreymon's just gonna hard carry. If I hit here, it just kills both. He's too strong. He's literally killing everybody. Look at that, dude. 2,000? 2,000 a pop? It's the child mental health services, slower paced than teaching, but just as hectic, if that makes sense. You and the missus managed to get the house yet? We're getting... good question, Mikey. So we're actually working on it. Mrs. Wolfie just literally got a job like 2 weeks ago. So she's finished her last day of her old job was on Friday, and she's accepted a new job in a different part of Scotland. So we're actually going to be probably moving at some point soon. We were really considering potentially moving back in with Mrs. Wolfie's sister for a while, just to try and save up some more of a deposit. The housing market in Scotland is still absolutely atrocious right now, and I don't know if it's going to get any better. It's probably just going to get worse. Very difficult to find a house for a it's hard to find a decent house for a decent price. It's just absurd. All the prices are absolutely monumental, and we're just saving as best we can, but when we're renting, obviously you're restricted, blah blah blah, so it's a work in progress. We're definitely moving towards it for sure, but we're still not as close as we would like to be. We were actually out looking at cars today so that Mrs. Wolfie can travel a little bit, but I would like to... It would be nice for Mrs. Wolfie to move closer to our new job, obviously, before we get a house, but we're also not in a position to buy right now either. So it's a work in progress, is the long short of it, but thanks for asking, man. And well remembered. The housing market is a joke. It's yeah, I don't... Every time I talk about it, I just get tilted. I shouldn't mention it, but like, yeah, you look at this house and it's like, you know, 2-bedroomed house. It's got a shit garden in the back and it'll be like 250 grand, and it's like, alright, okay, nice one. It doesn't make any sense at all, but I really don't know. It just seems like I don't even know. I don't even know how it got to this state, to be honest, but it is what it is. We'll try and make the best of it. I'm sure we can come up with something. It's crazy. What's your favourite battle Digimon that isn't Agumon? All those things have different elemental affinities and stat distribution, says Dumpster. Ah, okay, nice. Maybe that would explain it then, Dumpster. My favourite Digimon, battle Digimon? Probably Falcomon and Chromon, I think, Dumpster. Because of the mobility, it's just very, very convenient. And then after that, I would have to assume that it's probably Gigadramon. Or, sorry, I don't know why I said Gigadramon. WarGreymon is probably up next. He's probably my second favourite. And then after that, I don't even know. Falcomon, WarGreymon, and Agumon are the boys. The rest are kind of trash. Yeah, I didn't realise that, but Seadramon is considered a defense type. That just seems so ridiculous. Renamon's okay, but it doesn't do too much damage. I don't know. I think Myotismon's good. He does a lot of special attack, and Velocimon is great. So probably those two are my favourite after that. But honestly, I don't really have a team that I think, hey, this is the team. These guys are all great. I feel like 2 or 3 of my guys are good, and the rest are like mediocre. But then I probably haven't been like correctly... I maybe haven't been building a properly good comp the entire game. I've just been kind of messing around and picking and choosing stuff. Is she wielding something different than a shovel now, says Dumpster. A golf club, Dumpster, I think. As someone closing a house in 2 weeks, it's a clown fiesta. Yeah, it's tough. The housing market makes me cry, and I'm not even looking, says Jesse. It's just wrong, guys. I just think it's... Like, there's obviously a system in place where, like, house prices have continued to inflate, and people have just let it happen because the people buying and selling the houses typically make millions and millions and millions of pounds. And you've got your everyday family that'll maybe try and secure the house and sweat to pay it off, but I feel like a lot of the time it's just pure greed that funnels this system. I mean, how can we live in a world where we have enough resources to look after each other? Why is it for me and my partner to buy a house? Why isn't it like an affordable price? Why is it an absurd amount of money? And the answer is literally greed. That's what it comes down to. It's just greed. People can make a lot of money from it, so they choose to. And then all the people who don't have any money are fucked. That's literally what it is. There's obviously more politics to it than that, but that's what I feel like it comes down to. We could literally live in a society where houses are made really affordable for a decent price, where people could pay up a mortgage over 20, 30 years and have a nice place to stay, a nice little plot of land, and call it their own. I mean, Scotland's big enough to have places to build a house in, but I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. You buy like these houses these days, even the new builds that are like these pop-up new builds, they're tiny. They're absolutely tiny, right? And you're supposed to pay off a mortgage for the next 40 years to buy it, and it's just like, What is this? Like, what are we doing here? It just, I don't know. It's like it's one of these scams that everybody they just have to do it because they don't have a choice, so they all just go along with it. And I sound like an old man just complaining and dragging my feet. Obviously, some people have managed to build beautiful homes for themselves, and there's people out there that have managed to get good deals, and obviously it's not impossible, and I'm really pleased for people who live in their homes and they're proud of their homes. I really am. I'm happy for those people. It's good that they're happy, and I'm glad. I want to be that one day, but it just seems so difficult sometimes. It just seems so difficult. All the best with that, man. Just buy an RV and rent an office for streaming. Mrs. Wolfie can pick you up after work. Yeah. Honestly, Mikey, that might be the only solution. That might be the way it's heading, mate. Yeah. It's like 5k on random stuff on top of a deposit, yeah. Everything in our society is just an absolute scam, guys. I sent away for my driver's license. I realised my driver's license was coming up for being out of date, right? So I sent away for my driver's license earlier on today. So me and Mrs. Wolfie did it at the computer digitally. It took us literally 5 minutes to submit the form. It's all done digitally nowadays. It even asked me, would you like us to use your passport photo as your new driver's license photo? So I said, yeah. They still charged me 14 quid though. Why? If it's all automatic, 14 quid. It used to be more than that. I guess they would be like, oh, it's admin fees. Oh, admin fees. But it's literally an automated system. Come on, man. Don't you talk like you know everything. I guess, like, I don't know, guys. Don't get me started on rent prices. Stamp G plus lawyers plus searches to check your house isn't going to fall over in 2 years, etc. adds up to a lot. Even if you're not looking, it will affect your rent. Generally, rent is mortgage 25-ish, and so the more expensive the house, the more the rents go up. We could, but then people wouldn't be rich, says Jesse. It's so sad, guys. Because, honestly, the only way, right, the only way this society fixes this problem, right? People keep saying, like, oh, you need to pay the workers more money, and then everybody will be okay. It's like, nah, man. You just need to stop people that are, like, taking billions out of the economy from doing it without putting in any effort, you know? I'm happy for rich people. I'm glad that we live in a society where if you're a good businessman or a good businesswoman, you can actually make something of yourself. I like that. But I do think that it's a bit of a joke sometimes. I really feel like in our society, I don't know the first thing about this, and obviously that shows. I really think they should have a cap in our country for renting. I think it should be a global thing, but I'll speak for my own country. I don't want to talk about anybody else's because it's none of my business, but I really think that in the UK there should be just a flat cap on how much renters, like landlords, can choose to rent your property out. I think if it's like a 2-bedroom flat, I don't think renting should be more than, I don't know, £600. Now obviously that's going to change. You've got locations that are very valuable, and then people who have location-based buildings, they have to benefit from that or whatever, but it's the fact that right now it's uncapped, so as the economy slides more towards like this, like down the path it's going, eventually we're going to live in a world where it's going to be like literally like £2,000 a month to fucking to rent your house or whatever, and it's like, why not just cap it? Why not just cap it? The people who own all the properties they're already rich, right? Maybe you're going to have to do some sort of deal where, like, if you're capping the people who own the property from getting all the money, then maybe they need to spend less on buying the property in the first place, so maybe they get like I don't know, it's just, there's a knock-on effect, guys. I know it's not as simple as just, oh, just make it cheaper. I know it's not as simple as that, right? That would be a very immature, fucking naive way of looking at it, but why can't our society why can't we put a lock like that in place? And if the rich people have to make, 10 grand a month less than they were making before, then so be it. I don't know. The largest cost is the land. Actual house is like 40% of the value for normal houses, says Dumpster. But then why is the patch of land that expensive, Dumpster? Like, why? How did we get to that how did we get to that society where if I cut out a house that's on a property that's like, I don't know, 10 meters by 10 meters, why is it hundreds and hundreds of thousands? Like, how did we, for literally Earth, I know it's location, and I know it's like, oh, the price you paid for it and blah 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 blah, but like, it's not like we're all living in skyscrapers in Britain. There's plenty of space. I know people have to buy the land and then develop property on it and then sell it off, and obviously they're trying to make a profit, but obviously it's the fact that they're trying to make a lot of profit that is starting to cause an effect. So when people know, like, you can see the chain, you can see it, if somebody buys the land, so it's sold for an absurd amount of money. and then they build like 10 houses on it. And then when the people who are building, you know, maybe there's contractors in the houses that are like helping out with the house, maybe the plumbers or the electricians or the people who supply the door handles and all that. When they realise how much money the people who are building the house makes, then they're like, oh, well, we're going to put up our prices because they're making a lot of money and they can afford to pay for it. And then I feel like it just goes on down the line where everybody's just like adding on costs to make money. And then it gets to the person who has to buy the home and it's like they're looking at their 2-bedroomed house, which is a piece of shit. Absolutely brand new, but obviously designed with like modern efficiency where it's an absolute fucking lunchbox. And it's like, oh, cool, 250 grand. Well, I make 30 grand a year working in Tesco's, so yeah, I guess I'll have it paid off in the next 50 years or something. Cool. I don't know. Seems a bit wrong. But I know that's just, I don't know. I feel like there has to be a way we could do this better. Somebody's going to have to compromise though. Somebody has to lose. That's why it'll be very unlikely that it happens, because somebody has to lose. Somebody has to surrender. It's somewhere in the current chain. Somebody has to say, okay, well, I'm going to cut how much profit I make in half so that the little person can eventually afford it. But I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to take a really altruistic businessman or some sort of very beloved politician to bring in some sort of like thing like that. And honestly, I don't think it's ever going to happen anytime soon, because realistically, the people who pass the laws are probably the people who have many stakes in property and property management and property development and retail. It's probably the people who pass the laws that own many properties and have connections to shares and stakes and all the things related to property. And I just don't think it's going to happen. I know that's a very kind of like miserable outlook, but I just feel like, I don't know. The older I get, the more I see how greedy society is, and that's it kind of disappoints me sometimes, because we could do better, but people just want. They want to make as much money as possible, and that's got a knock-on effect on every single person in the chain of the property development ladder. And then again, it gets to the small guy at the bottom, and he's the one that has to pay, because the people that make the money on all the different parts of the property development, whenever they start having to pay more money, whether because of taxes or because of like governmental decisions or because they just want to make more money, they just put their prices up, and then it's a knock-on effect down the chain. I feel like that's where inflation comes from as well, or at least that is a driving factor in inflation. It's just the people at the top, they never ever miss out because they just turn their prices up. And as long as people pay it, they'll just keep doing it. I don't know. I don't really know much about what I'm talking about, guys. It's obvious, but like there has to be some sort of like common sense to it, and I don't know. It feels a bit miserable. I like talking about it because I'm in the middle of it and it affects me a lot right now, but I don't know. You think about the cost of houses a long time ago. Not even a long time ago. If you go back like 50 years and you look at the difference in prices now, and it's like, how did it get from that to this? My grandfather and my gran, when they actually bought their house, they got a nice house. It's not an immaculate house, but it's a pretty cool house for, like, it would be expensive nowadays. You know, it'd be over, like, probably about 200 grand to buy nowadays. When my gran and my grandpa bought the house, their mortgage was like 30, 40 grand. It was no joke, like 30, I think it was even less than that. It was like probably like 20, 30 grand. And now their house is somehow worth like 200,000 at least. And it's like, how? It hasn't done anything. The building hasn't upgraded. The land around the building is still the same. It's just a housing scheme. It's exactly the same. But somehow it has like magnified like 10x. It's crazy. If you cap it, no one would rent it out, as the mortgage on the property will cost more. Well, that's what I'm saying, Dumpster. Obviously, you'd have to look at like the chain, right? You'd have to, if you're going to cap the renters, maybe you have to cap the price at which a house costs to be made, or how much money is made on a house when it's sold. There has to be some sort of like system in place where, like, I mean, if we just leave it going the way it's going, eventually houses are going to be totally unaffordable. Until, and here's the thing, and this is what always happens. See when the market crashes, when people can't afford it and everything destroys, then it goes back to square one. That's normally what happens in a crash. It's like, okay, so we've got all these houses, we've built all these houses, nobody wants to buy them. Well, we can't lose all the money on it, so we're going to sell them for a lot cheaper. And then when the property prices come back down, people can start to afford it again, and then the cycle repeats. I feel like it is possible to do it in a way that doesn't completely bankrupt somebody, but I don't know. Again, I'm not exactly experienced in this. What I don't like is when a bank buys out thousands of properties in an area in cash, which cuts out the first-time buyers, and then they rent those. Yeah, exactly, Dumpster. Exactly. It's just absolute greed. There was a really nice scheme in Scotland years and years ago, right? And it was the one that affected my grandparents, right? There was a scheme that allowed people living in council houses. So let's say you were renting a house that you didn't own, and it was owned by the council, it was owned by the government, right? People were able to buy their council house after X amount of years of living in it, and they would get a huge discount on it. So if you were renting a house to the government, to the council, you were living in it, and you were paying them rent, eventually, after you were there for a long enough time, you could actually buy the house, so it became yours, you could own it. And then obviously the government would sell it to you. They would typically lose a little bit of money on it, but it meant that a lot of families could afford their homes, right? That's what my grandparents did. Now, in hindsight, you think, oh, that's a good system, why didn't they keep that? And the reason they had to get rid of it, they had to stop that from happening, they've completely done away with that, is because people were abusing the system to make money. People were buying out the council houses from the government for a cheap price and then selling them on for more money. And that's why they had to stop it, because it was literally causing a housing crisis. People were just buying it out and then selling it, and it's like, again, it's always like there's a system in place that's like fairly altruistic, you know, it's like, okay, so the government's going to lose a little bit of money, but here, look, all these families are going to be able to buy their own home and call that their home and live there happily, and maybe even be proud of it, I don't know. Depends where you live and who you ask. But like, they had to ditch it because people with money were abusing the system to get rich, and it's fucked. But yeah.
Renamon.
Yeah. I'll tell you all something, I know where your friends are. Our friends, you don't mean? Sorry about the rant about houses, guys. I didn't mean to go down a path of doom and gloom. I've done that a lot recently, but it's just because it bothers me, you know, and it hangs above my head. I'm sure that one day, if I do manage to get myself sorted, these problems are going to be less apparent to me and more apparent to the next person coming along, and I really hope that it's better by then. But I don't know, man. I don't know what we can do to make it better. It feels weird. It just feels like this is the status, this is the situation, you gotta just bend over and take it, and it's like, oh man, okay, I guess. I have just got one of my favourite Digimon, Beelzemon. Excellent, Ninja, that's great. Aoi and Kaito. Come to the library if you want to save them, says Renamon. Oh, and get ready to atone for your sins. Oh my. You're gonna spank me. Don't come when they're dead, both of them, so you know what to do. Oh my. Well, she said it, chat. Did the enemy really get them? Can we say for sure? Could be a bluff. But that didn't sound like a bluster to my ears. If they've been captured, why haven't they been turned into sacrifices already? I bet they're trying to lure the others and get more sacrifices. It's a trap. Even so, we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta save those guys. Let's go. I believe the library should come into view a bit further ahead. Exploration. No one has died yet. Dumpster, no, but it's probably likely to happen soon. Just these scripted ones, of course. The library has been unlocked. And we also have a free battle unlocked as well. So we can go to the library, or we can go over to the free battles. I feel like I should take a free battle or two. I've been doing this a lot recently, but I really feel like my team are falling behind a little bit. So I'm going to take a free battle here against Renamon just to chill a little bit. Sorry that took me so long to get through that, guys. I think we should probably just power up our main party here and give some XP to the main boys. So Garudamon can get some XP. Agamon can get some XP. I'm also going to give Mega Siegemon some XP. And let's go ahead and buff... What is he? He's an attacker. Okay, put in you. And you. And Falcomon. Let's do it like this. My Delta types really need love, if I'm being honest. My Delta types are really struggling. We're just going to go ahead and fight these guys straight up. Can I reach? Nope. Can I get them from here? I don't think there's any way that reaches. So close. Alright, well in that case we'll just move over here. Only 2 Etemon to fight against though, that's kind of measly, if I'm being honest. I wish it was more enemies, but I don't even know how the XP scales. You would assume that the more enemies in the fight, the more XP you would get, but I don't know. Let's see, we're gonna move up here. A lot of good schemes have good intentions, but you need to preempt all the ways that someone can exploit it, yeah. Oh, it's a nightmare. It's a shame. My life would be infinitely better, guys, if I could see if I found a nice house, right? Let's say the mortgage on it was like 100,000, just like it was for my mum and dad back in the day. My mum and dad got a nice house for 100,000. House is probably worth double that now, just because of the way the market has worked out, right? They spent basically their whole life paying it off and whatnot, right? If I could get that as a mortgage, me and Mrs. Wolfie's life would be substantially easier. Substantially easier. And it means that we would have more money to funnel into other aspects of our lives. We'd have more money to put back into the dumpster.
Well, if the movie was silent,
Yo, dude. Thanks, buddy.
Towards the house.
You're a legend, dude. Thank you, dumpster. I really appreciate it. I know you're saving up for your own house right now, man. You certainly didn't have to do that, but I'm very grateful. What I was gonna say is on this topic, right? Just as a kind of brief like wind up, I would have more money to put back into other things in the economy if I didn't have to put all my money into a mortgage, or if I didn't have to pay off the mortgage for as long. You know, maybe if I don't have to pay as much money to buy a house, if the house is half the price, which is totally reasonable, given that was the price of the house fucking 20 years ago. The fact that like I have to spend all that money means that I can't maybe afford a nicer car. Or maybe I can't afford to, I don't know, buy more clothes or take my family out to dinner, you know? These small businesses that are maybe restaurants and stuff, they're getting less customers because people have to save more money. It's like a knock-on effect on the entire economy, I feel. All these stores that are like closing down and stuff. I don't know. It's a very simplistic way of looking at it, and I'm sure there's like pros and cons, but it just seems so ridiculous. It seems so ridiculous, and I don't know how it's just like I don't even know if it's sustainable. But dumpster, thank you for the £5. I appreciate you. I'm gonna fix that. Thank you, mate. There we go. Magic. There we go. We got the dumpster sliding on through now. What did I just open? Cancel. Oh no. I don't want to open that. No, I don't want to open that. Fucking. What is that, dude? Go away. I think I just opened the Nexus mod manager. I really hope that didn't break my fucking Skyrim files. Alright, let's go Terraforce a monkey. You heard me correctly, chat. That's exactly what we're gonna do. By the way, has been playing games with KG. Yeah, dude, I saw last night, actually. I came in to chat with you guys a little bit. Very briefly. I didn't actually get to play League last night, Dumpster, but I wanted to. I wanted to, mate. I opened the client last night. It was midnight. There was nobody online. And I turned the game on and I thought, am I gonna play? And then I decided, nah, I'm not gonna bother. So I just logged off and went to my bed and chilled. I actually edited my VOD as well. I'd finished editing my VOD. It took me a while last night, but I got that done, so that was pretty good. We're just gonna walk up here and finish this guy off. KG, he's a solid player. Will be great addition to the mid lane pool. Yeah, I think so, Dumpster. Yeah, KG seems very enthusiastic, which I like. He seems like a cool guy. It was really funny though when we joined last night, and me and you were joking because of like the fact we always play games like we always seem to play League at like midnight, Dumpster, or like 1 AM. So you were like, yeah, Wolfie, I'll see you at 1 AM, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'll see you at 1 AM, and the KG was like, I'm gonna be in my bed by then. I'm not gonna be able to make it. And I was like, oh, dude, God bless. He thinks we're serious. Although, unironically, I did log in at 1 AM, so I guess we were in a way. Okay. That £5 is going to go a long way. Dumpster, it goes further than you'd think, mate. That's the main thing. If everybody thought I'm not going to give Jack £3 because it's such a measly donation, then I would be, you know, if 3 people had that mindset, I'd be out of a tenner kind of thing. So the fact that you've done it is really helpful and helps more than you think. So I'm grateful. That can be a lot of things, mate. If I get 2 £5 donations, that covers my phone contract for the month. So things like that, right? It's handy. £5 can be, you know, a lunch at McDonald's or something, and I like McDonald's, so McDonald's makes me fat, but it makes me happy. Although I will tell you guys, after me and Mrs. Wolfie came back from looking at cars today, we came home, and I was saying to Mrs. Wolfie, I was like, Mrs. Wolfie, do you maybe want to go and get a McDonald's? And she was like, no, we're not doing that. And I was like, oh, Mrs. Wolfie. So we came back, we did a workout in the living room. Not the adult kind the adults do together. It was a genuine workout on the TV, right? We did a workout with weights. And then we went out a walk, and then we had a really healthy meal. We had chicken, peas, veggies, broccoli, sweet corn. Just a healthy meal with brown rice, and I felt much better for it. So that was pretty good. I've been mostly tight because every month you pay rent as sidekick, so I've been saving to not have to do that. Yeah, no, and Dumpster, quite right, mate. Quite right. I'm on the exact same path, just in a different area. And yeah, I mean, every little you save now is going to help you get out of renting quicker. So I totally understand. You got to do what you got to do, mate. Thank you again for the £5. Godsey, hello. Nice to see you. Which path is this? The path in which we do not survive, Godsey. I'm trying, but yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about my my moral compass. I've got 42 points in moral, so I guess you could assume this is the moral playthrough, perhaps. This is the library that appeared. I wonder if they've got 50 Shades of Grey. Isn't there something weird about this? Yes, buildings like the apartments in the school have been all run down, but this building has been... this building looks like it's been built pretty recently. So, this is what you mean by clearly distinct, Professor? Yes, I'm afraid so. This must have been manufactured from the memories recently taken from the humans. What about the old school buildings in the amusement park? Are they memories too? I imagine they are memories of someone who was taken previously. My sister, most likely. And the apartments must have been... Nanny? Never mind about that. That's like a huge hole in his theory, but he doesn't want to acknowledge it. We gotta hurry. Those two could be in big trouble while we're standing around. Yeah, you're right. Let's go inside. Sounds good. Godsey, how are you, mate? How be you, good sir? Life treating you well, boss? Reception unlocked. Okay. Okay, in we go. Is this going to throw me directly into a fight, though? That's the question. It's dark in here. It was so bright out there in the woods. My eyes aren't used to this yet. Agumon, are you there? Imagine like a big horrible evil Digimon. Imagine a big horrible Digimon came running out of the darkness and just fucking mauled us. That'd be horrendous. This place looks pretty cool. Oh, there's Agumon's head, just sticking up. Takaba! You forgot to pack my lunch, Takaba! Now you will pay. Takaba, no! Oh, here he is. The bro. Wait, what? Those two? How could they be here? Come on, man. That's a pretty harsh reaction, no matter which way you cut it. The voice. No, it can't be. Who's it going to be, chat? Oh, no. Shuji. Hey, guys. What took you so long? Plot twist? What's wrong with you guys? Did you get sidetracked somewhere? Shuji Ryo. You mean, that's mean of you, Takuma. You act like you've seen a couple of ghosts. It'd be nice to see how this plays out in New Game Plus. We've been waiting around here for what feels like forever. That's impossible. I mean, you two, you guys got mauled. Swallowed by the fog? Yes, all of us got separated. Anyways, I'm here to complain about my leadership roles and splitting up as a group. Just kidding, I'm over that. I'm mature now. From here on out, we'll always be with you. That's right, we'll never leave your side. Since you two will end up like us. Look out, everyone! Wait a second, who's everyone? Oh no! Dagama, everyone fucked off and left us to die to the ghosts! Oh shit. It was them all along. Ryo is the master. Like fish in a barrel, you guys are. No need to be so scared. You'll see each other again in the end. We're all meeting our makers here. Don't be a crybaby about it. Oh my god, there's fucking irony statement of the year. Rio telling someone not to be a crybaby. Fucking shoot me now. What are you two talking about? You guys were literally the biggest crybabies out of the entire group. Fucking little pussies. We were weak. We admit that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. But that wasn't the only reason we died. It was also because you abandoned us. Oh, mate, don't even fucking... Shuji, I hated you when you were alive. Don't make me fucking hate you as a ghost, bro. Piss off. You probably forgot all about it in your struggle to survive. Forget abandoning us. And after all that talk of everyone going home together, it made me sick just hearing it. Yeah, you know what, honestly? Rio, cry harder. I guess Shuji and me, yeah, you guys were made for each other, honestly. You guys should date in the afterlife. You would be perfect. Just toxic city. Anyways, I guess Shuji and me were never part of that group, huh? Everyone didn't include us. That's not true. We all felt terrible after losing you. We literally tried to save you guys both, and you were both arseholes, okay? And now that you are dead, don't get salty about it, because honestly, I ain't got time for this. Still, there's no reason to give up on living. That's okay, you don't need to make excuses. We're not here for your apologies. Good, because there is none. You're not getting fuck all, mate. Piss off. Get in my face. Shuji might be the most unliked character in a video game I've ever played. He is actually the worst. The most ugly, stinking, degenerate rat of a fucking character. And I have zero sympathy for him. No matter how sad and, you know, fucking forlorn he looks right now, dude. Hate this guy. If you really are sorry about what happened, there's only one thing for you to do. I don't know, take a dump in the professor's... how are we supposed to do that? Come with us, Takuma. Come with me. Hail Mary. I am not going with the ghosts. I deserted them both. Is that really true? If I wanted to apologize, that means I have to become like them. Really? Dude, I don't want to apologize. Get them away from me. Let them rot, dude. It was explained actually that none of their phone battery is going down. However, it didn't go down when he was 2 hours in the real world. So, plot hole. Maybe it was just a bug dumpster. Maybe his phone battery is bugged. It's like one of those phone batteries that is 95% for like 5 hours, and then it goes to 1% at the last minute, and then it just shuts off and without warning, and you're like, Jesus Christ. I was trying to, like, I don't know, fucking plow my field in Farmville or something. I expected this much from you, Takuma. Hurry up, yo. You got a date with the fog. You got a date with the fog. Fuck off, Rio. Don't go. Wake up, Takuma. What? Oh. What was I seeing just now? Was that some sort of illusion? Ah, yes, Takuma. You're back to normal. Thanks, Agamon. I think I saw them too. Rio and Shuji, but like scary versions. Versions where they weren't crying all the time. We should look for them, right? They could be in the same situation you are. Yes, that's true. We can't leave them. Let's hurry, Takuma. Alright, we have to help our mates before they descend into chaos. Bookshelves unlocked. Far bookshelves unlocked. And free battle unlocked. Free battle against Crowmon. Oh, for the love of God. Is there anything else in the reception? Oh, it's Saki and Miyu. Great, I'll join up with them. Saki and Miyu. We've also got the shelves. Something here as well. What's this going to be? What's this? An earnest banana. Banana. Oh, and what is this over here? Oh. Oh, Christ. Well, thanks. I'm interested in that trash. Oh, I just... Fucking Jesus. Why do I keep pushing L2 now? I keep thinking L2 is like a way to get rid of the phone. I don't know why. Okay, Saki, sure. What's up? Miyu, are you guys okay? What took you so long, Takuma? What were you thinking getting separated in such a weird place? Okay, listen, for 2 people to get separated, okay, it's on one party's onus and it's on the other party. Just because we got separated is not my fault. It's equally your fault. You guys are aware of how this worked, right? And look at Takuma like a fucking simp. He actually apologizes. He actually apologizes. He's like, oh yeah, sorry. Sorry that 2 of us walked in different directions. What makes these guys, what puts these guys in the right? Takuma, I can't get up. That's a problem that Minoru has. You should talk to him about it. No, not like that. I feel awful. I saw visions of Shuji and Rio. Oh yes, I failed them. I failed both of them. Saki, you have to stop blaming yourself. Miyu doesn't give a shit. Come on, let's help my brother. Takuma, don't just stand there. Give Saki a hand. Something seems off about this. Something that doesn't seem right. Why can't I put my finger on it? Don't you think they're acting funny? Watching them gives me the heebie-jeebies. If Agamon thinks so, it can't just be my imagination. Something's off with these guys. What are you gawking at, Takuma? Sakamon, Did you always have such a sharp tongue? Say what? I mean, you always tell it like it is, but with a certain amount of kindness. And was Saki always so soft-spoken? I don't even have a voice in this instant. How would you figure that out? Plot reasons, Saki. I just saw Shuji and Ryo, you know, they were all joining us in the fog and stuff. Oh, yeah, nice. Very convincing. I've seen Saki depressed, it's pretty much what she does 90% of the time. However, she wasn't as pessimistic as all this. You're being weird too, Floramon. You two are acting more like Aoi and Labramon. And Miyu, were you always such a worrywart? You're acting more like your brother. Why is everyone just a little bit different? It's almost like you're bits and pieces of people I know. You're not my real friends, are you? Are you guys illusions? You figured it out. And I thought we were doing such a good job. Let's kill him. Oh, please. Put me in my fucking misery. Roll the credits. Oh, shit. I don't mind cowardly clowns, but I really don't like the cowardly clowns who think they should be the leader. Yeah, same. We get to fight the Toad enemies. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I feel like the Toad enemies are just an excuse for them to give us, like, numerous fights in a row against the exact same enemy. Like, there's no variety here whatsoever. We've done 3 or 4 of these battles now, and it's just Frog Central, and I'm like, okay. Now, do you know what? Looking at the scale of the battle, I think it's pretty clear that 1, 2, 3, 4 frog enemies, we're going to fight them here in this tiny arena, and then we're going to finish this fight. We're going to go across to the other guys. We're going to do the exact same thing again. Like, I can almost fucking smell it. Why are the crappy Toad frog enemies when they miss like 60% of Digimon out of the game? Because it's like a... Oh, I mean, I'm not saying it's okay, but it's obviously just a time thing. They've obviously run out of like time and money, and they've rushed this last bit for the sake of peace. They obviously probably could have filled this with unique and exciting Digimon if they wanted to, but they probably just ran out of time. Which is why the repetitiveness is really frustrating. It's so formulaic. It's very predictable, yeah. It's not that bad. I will say, guys, right, do you know what I really appreciate about this part of the game tonight? I love the setting of the library. I think that's a great choice. I know it's just old books, but I mean, libraries are kind of underused as like an area for video games, for creepiness. And I honestly like it. I think it's good. Segments like this, guys, where I'm talking about like these reused areas and this like the boring parts of the game, where it is, as Dumpster says, the word to use is formulaic. It's very predictable. Rinse and repeat, copy pasta. It's like they sat down and penciled up, and then they were like, yeah, just put it in. I feel like these parts are boring, and the only reason I'm playing through it is because it's a Digimon game, not because the actual content is exciting, because it's not. I'm just pushing through it because we've come this far and it's Digimon, so I'm giving it a bit more benefit of the doubt. But these segments here, this shit is just not that intriguing to me personally. You guys might enjoy it, that's fine, but what have we been doing this whole time? Takuma? You guys have been playing strip poker behind the library desk? You dogs. I feel like we saw this funky vision for ages and ages. We almost died. Calm down, guys. Don't be dramatic. I saved the day yet again. No, it's fine. Instead of thanking me, you could just flame me. Perfect. You guys rest, okay? Yeah, rest, guys. I'll do all the work. Let's be honest, guys. I mean, we've just done the reception. So this is Miyu and Shuki. And then this one's going to be Minoru and Kaito. And then this one's going to be Aoi. Or something like that. You know, Minoru's going to be on his own. And they're just going to make you do the same thing 3 times. That is painful to me. You shouldn't be able to, and games do this sometimes, but I wish it wasn't the case. You can look at an RPG and the area that's about to present to you, and if you know what you're going to be doing for the next hour by just looking at like the first segment, and you know they're just going to repeat it, that's a pain. Because suddenly you've got the whole, there's no excitement there. It's like, alright, I've got a job to do. I have to go through area A, B, and C. It's not just Digimon that do this, obviously. There's tons of games that do that. It's very common in games like Resident Evil as well. I love Resident Evil, but how many times have you seen a Resident Evil game go, oh my god, we're in lab A, we need to get to E, but there's no keycard. And then that just means that you have to go A, B, C, D to get to E, you know, and sometimes it's more than that. We're on level 1, but we need to get to level 6. And it's like, oh cool, so can we take the elevator straight to level 6? No, the elevators are out of commission. Floors 2, 3, 4, and 5 all have separate keycards. It's like, oh okay, cool, so there we go. You've just laid out the next 5 hours of the game for me. Brilliant. Those segments in games I feel are slightly painful. That's just me though. I don't know. You guys don't have to agree. Tuskar, how are you? Welcome. Some of this game is nice, and I think they've really got some of it perfect. I think the Digimon and how they look and stuff is great, and I love the music. the opening animation, and the setting, like the premise, the locations are all great. But some of the stuff in between could use work, I think. Yeah, okay, let's continue on. Bookshelves next. Alright, here's Minoru, yeah. Let me guess. Could it be a fake Minoru? What should happen here, guys, if the game was sensible, right? If the game was smart, if Takuma was a smart character, he would literally walk into this room and he would turn to Agumon and he would say, Agumon, that's probably a fake shadow, we should be careful. And then we should walk up and just attack it. But what's going to happen here is we're going to approach Minoru, pretend like he's our friend, call him out on his BS, then he's going to admit that he's a bad guy, transform, and then Takuma's going to act shocked. It's Minoru! Look at Agumon! Look at his face! Oh look, it's Minoru! He's fine! Excellent! Minoru, man, I am so glad to see you. Come on! Come on, Takuma! You fucking idiot! The reason it's like this, from a design point of view, is because you could pick these in any order you want. So technically, some players could do the Minoru sequence first, and they've not even met Aoi. But the game is not complex enough to acknowledge that you're doing it in order. Takuma should know this is fake. Minoru? Something about this just doesn't seem right. I can't put my finger on it. You know? If this was robust, guys, if it was good, if it was complex, Takuma would know, and he would talk about it. There would be a development here. A second line of dialogue. A second script written for if you come here second. But they've not done it. They haven't had a chance to do it. You're not Minoru, are you? Oh, there we go. The penny drops. How long did it take Takuma to get to that? You're not Minoru, are you? Look how long it took. Are you an illusion? Like Ryo or Shuji? Obviously, like I said, I'm totally down for everybody to have their own thoughts about it, but I just want to be honest. I hope that doesn't come across as moany. But I know it can be sometimes. To be fair, Final Fantasy VII is like that in Shinra HQ. Yeah, I know, Dumpster. I know it is, but the thing is, right, not to pick holes in your example, right, a lot of PS1 games did this, right? Metal Gear Solid was very good for doing it. Keycards, right? If you've ever played Metal Gear Solid 1, there's a whole segment towards the end of Metal Gear Solid 1 where you have to get 3 keycards. You have to freeze one, you have to get one on fire, and you have to do something else with the other one. I can't remember what it is, right? But you have to get the 3 keycards that need different temperatures, right? The thing is, those are fucking PS1 games that were made 25 years ago, right? We're not in that era of gaming anymore. They can do way better. And in addition to that, the whole of Final Fantasy VII has got so many different elements. I'm not saying it's perfect, right? I'm not going to go down the I love Final Fantasy VII shoot, because I know that's a fucking meme in and of itself. But if you think about the complexity of Final Fantasy VII and all the different aspects of the game, and all the different things you can do in it, the Shinra building is a slugfest for sure. But it's just one aspect of the game, it's just one part of it. Sometimes I feel like this game has many repetitive sequences where they just, you know, take the piss. There's Kaito. What did it say? There I see Kaito and Aoi. Great, I have to meet up with them! Exclamation point. Hey guys, you just been making out? Kaito, are you alright? Can't be just pathetic. Swore I'd keep Miyu safe. Kaito, Dracmon, what could be wrong? Never cut out to be a leader. I don't have what it takes. Let's just skip all this garbage because it's literally filler trash. Takuma over there. Oh, enemies. Cool. We beat the bad guys, but those 4 are still stuck in the illusion. Is there anything we can do, Takuma? Maybe we could punch both of them right in the chops. Oh, there we go. Kaito, do you feel that? Yeah. Aoi, you feel that? Yeah. Stop punching me in the groin. Are you guys back to normal? Yeah. Shit. Where the heck? What were we doing up to until now? You guys were butt naked playing Jenga. In the library? Yeah, I know, it was disgraceful. Did I play Jenga? No, Labramon, you have pause. You're shit at Jenga. Renamon, right, oh yeah, Renamon, yeah, we're here for Renamon. It was a trap. We just fought an army of frogs. The frogs. The professor, he's here. Is this an illusion? Could it be? I didn't abandon her. I like how the professor just materializes out in a corner. He's like, oh, by the way, I'm still a relevant character. Professor, it's just the mushrooms wait in the forest. Snap out of it. No! My back! Oh, I think he's back to reality. Please don't make me fight the frogs again. You're drenched in sweat, Professor. More so than normal. Instead of an illusion, I'd say it was something crafted with intention. What should I do for the professor? Hear him out, tell him to chill, rub his back. We should probably tell the professor to calm the fuck down. Hey, professor. As an adult, I feel a bit ashamed to rely on you. Yeah, you've said that the entire game, Professor, but I don't see any developments about how you're going to change your ways. I think you're going to be baggage the entire game. That was harsh. That was harsh. Okay, he's not... Okay, he's not baggage. He's not baggage, chat, but he does very little. The Professor has a lot of secrets, and he's got a lot of fucking weird memories, and he is an old timer with no Digimon. Well, he kinda has Garurumon. Garurumon did help us once. He wants to have a chit-chat, lads, in the romantic restricted section. Professor, are you looking for a good fantasy novel series? Are you looking for a recommendation? You've been here for a long time, you're maybe short of things to do. I would recommend the Stormlight Archive. At this point, I feel it's best to lay everything I put on the table. Out on the table. Okay. Okay. So, the professor's like, it's time to lay it all out on the table. My name is Akihara Minaze, right? But like, we know this already. We figured this out 4 or 5 chapters ago. We even talked about it. If Takuma does like a gasp here, like if it goes to Takuma and he goes, oh, I'm going to be really, really disappointed. So Takuma, don't even think about it. Hara for short, brother to Miyuki Minaze, who went missing 50 years ago. We know all this. Do not even think about acting surprised, Takuma. I'm letting you off the hook, but only because you're cute. Between the professor's behaviour, Miyuki's words in the photo, I had a feeling. Yeah, we did have a fucking feeling, yes. This is not a revelation at all. Digimon said it himself, calling out to Miyuki is a stopgap measure at best. Sooner or later, we'll have to defeat her. Sure. No way! That's how you're supposed to say it, LMAO. Jack's just special. Wait a minute. Say it, Minase. What are you talking about? What are we talking about here? Minase? What are we talking about? Thancred? Ishtola? Return of the Awakened Suns? Everything from the very beginning about me. What's he gonna say? That's why when we get out of the library. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, that's why. If we get out of this library safely, I want to tell you everything about me, my sister, everything from the very beginning. Okay, so what this means is the professor's about to die. Perfect. Professor? Thank God. Let's wait until we're outside to tell me. Ah, yes, you're definitely not about to die immediately.
Yeah.
Thanks for opening up about this, Professor. Wouldn't it be a good idea to just have a chat as we walk? Wouldn't that be a good idea? We could even chat as we searched. It's a big library. We've got plenty of time on our hands. Why don't you just give me maybe half the details now? Maybe a little bit of a taster, like a little sample session. It's like going into the supermarket and getting a little cocktail stick with a bit of chicken on it. It's just a little bit of a sweeten the deal for later, you know? Maybe you're interested, you take it, you buy it, you take it home, you share it with your family, or you eat it all to yourself. Professor, you're the cocktail stick. Maybe you're just a cock. We know where everyone is. All we have to do now is escape together. Without any deaths. Takuma! Oh, hey guys. Sorry to keep you waiting. You guys were making out? Like dogs in heat. Alright, Dragmon. Thanks for taking us away. I thought they were never going to stop. They were dry humping by the end of it. Labramon, I don't care. What should we do now? I don't know. Let's all get together on the desk and play heads down, thumbs up. We'll break a window or a door and escape this place. Can't go looking around while we're caught in a trap. We have to get out of here first. Oh god. Here we go. You humans really think you can escape that way? Oh my god, is that the librarian? Oh shit, it's just Renamon. Thank god. An ambush, is it? No point in capturing you if we let you run off now, is there? Stop putting up with this pointless resistance and give yourself up to be sacrificed. Renamon, your voice is oddly weird. Why did it change? I think he's digivolved to a half Russian, half bad voice actor. I assume it's the drugs. Why do you conspire with the master? It's a rescue, not your heart's desire. Ah, Dmitri, it is me, Vladimir. You have stashed my vodka in the safe at the school. I'm fucking losing it, chat. Alright, okay. Alright, sorry. Dimitri, continue. I'll say this much because I admire your persistence. All I do is to save Miyuki. Vladimir, I'll tell you what, if you tell us where Miyuki is, we'll negotiate a truce. Maybe you can come visit my country, I can come visit your country, we can hang out, I'll buy one of those cute Russian hats and we can walk around the Kremlin. We can walk around the Kremlin together as mates. So you intend to have these children take our place, do you? Do you mean swap Miyuki for all these guys? It's a bit of a good deal, isn't it? Oh, the master desires sacrifices. He also likes cheese and crackers, but that's irrelevant. Firstly, the master will consume a number of sacrifices, and his world will expand. Right, okay, Renamon, you're fucking... For someone who's... Renamon, I will give you the fact that you're quite strong and you're obviously quite agile and quite capable, but you're a fucking dumbass. In Soviet Russia, Digimon Survive you. Track one hiding his camera from recording Aoi and Kaito's library romp. Akbar, what do you know about library romps? Haru is the most useful ally, can't change my mind, but Minoru is the only one I make rented out amusement park dates with. Alright, fair enough, Damien. Your fated child, then that means Miyuki is the same to you. As Takuma... We figured this out a long time ago, Agumon. Come on. How is the game trying to make this out like it's a big revelation, like, oh my god, big plot developments? We knew this a long time ago. We literally figured this out ages ago, like 4 streams ago. A few decades earlier, in the time of your world. Yep. Yep, Miyuki, yep. Yep. Haru, Akiharu, Minaze, yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna answer it, chat. It's bait. It's bait. I'm not gonna react. I'm not gonna react, chat. You saw the age gap between those two? Yes, in episode 4. Perhaps it's her maiden powers, or the fact that the master swallowed half her soul. Maybe we're gonna make an outlier change to the meta just for the sake of the plot. Maybe we just needed to have you confused as an audience, and even though it's not gonna make any sense, we'll just make up some excuse like, maybe she's the maiden, maybe the professor is fucking not the maiden, maybe the master has extra powers we don't know about and understand. Whatever the case, we don't need it to make sense. Just believe it. Yeah, she controlled the song, yeah, we know. Using the power of the song, sent you back to the world. This is the second time the professor has been in the world. Yes, Minoru, yes. Rosemon501 says, I know why she is helping the master. She needs the master's powers to delete all the Rule 34 art of her. Roseman, what art are you talking about on Rule 34? I don't even want to know what that kind of website is, but I have my suspicions immediately. The block in my memories, it's almost as bad as the block in my nose, which makes me speak like this. Okay, he does actually talk like he's got a blocked nose. But Renamon is a guy! That doesn't stop the artists. Pretty sure they're all gender neutral since they flip-flop on their genders all the time. This particular Renamon is a guy though, even though that makes no sense to me. I find it very baffling that Renamon's a guy, but I don't know. He just looks like a... we're going down a really deep and dark rabbit hole here. Anyways, I left Miyuki here and returned to my world. I repressed the fear I felt in this world deep in my memories, along with other things. Well, letting you escape. Miyuki was taken over by the Master and lost half of her soul, we know this. Is this just Renamon, like... Is Renamon just explaining this to the others, or is she explaining this to the audience, because I really don't know anymore. Even after I convinced the others to rescue her, she was no longer herself. She was broken. What? Why is she blaming the professor? Because of your self-centered need to protect yourself, Miyuki was stuck in this world? That's not even what happened though. I know there's like denial going on here, but like that's not what happened. Like that Miyuki literally at the last minute saved Haru by tossing him aside and saving him, right? And as a result she got kidnapped. But Renamon and Garurumon were there, right? They saw it happen. Haru didn't say, sister, by the way, I've got fucking gym class in an hour. I need you to sacrifice your ass. Send me back so I can get my lunch first. You stay here for 1 billion years. I might come back when I'm an old man. Who the fuck knows? But anyways, chop chop. He didn't say that. He was like, he did the whole like, Miyuki, no, screaming at the portal and that. He's like, ah! Like, he's literally having a mental breakdown, and then he gets pulled into the portal and he's like, no! Like, he's doing all that. And Renamon was there. So all this is fucking absolute garbage. I know Renamon's got a fucked up memory, but like, it doesn't even make sense. He literally didn't have a choice. You shamelessly returned to your world. Miyuki literally sent him through the portal, no? And then, in addition, he came back. He came back. He couldn't get back. Renamon knows Miyuki is the maiden who has the power to bridge the worlds, and she also probably, as a result, knows that Haru does not have that power. So how the fuck was he meant to get back? This is like dumb. It's just dumb. Her heart was broken. She was hurt so badly, all just to save you. Renamon, did you? Yeah, okay. I think Renamon's just tilted, and she's just lashing out of pure, like, desperate anger. I don't think she's actually logically trying to piece this together, but it is kind of silly. The reason why I'm talking about this, and the reason why it's important, is because we can't empathize with Renamon as a character, because it doesn't make sense to us. Unless you buy into the fact that she's gone a bit stir crazy, and she's been lonely, and she's tilted, and all that shit. But, like, I can't feel sympathy for Renamon right now. She's getting angry and sad, and she's got this emotional outburst, but I don't give a fuck, because it doesn't make sense. She's just been a dumbass. Renamon, I love you, but please stop it. Oh, hey, Haru. Right. That's the first important, exciting development that we've had. Unluckily, somebody spoiled this for me 2 days ago in the chat, so I did know this was going to be a thing, but Haru has taken on Renamon has taken on the form of Haru, so Renamon's been there the whole time. That's why I took on this form, the way you looked when you were by her side. In this form, she would smile for me, even with a faded sense of self. If I spoke to her, she would give me the faintest reactions, she even sang. That's why I stayed in this form. But how can Renamon change into Haru? Is that explained? Renamon looks better in Haru form. Just saying, says Kakwar. It's the dungarees, right? No, I hate Haru. He can die. No, I don't mean that. He's not gonna die, but like, I like Renamon better. Haru's a little rat, look at him. Look at the state of him. He's just full of angst. He's a little rage ball. He's like somebody who's got a lot of like angst inside him, so he just cries all the time, but he doesn't actually have any power to do anything. Although, I guess if he's Renamon, he kinda does. As you aged into the senile old coot, I saved her, protected her on my own. I'm sorry, Renamon, my sins are heavy to ever atone for. Jesse said, you mean you didn't figure this out? Why would I have figured out the fact that Renamon can transform into a human child? Why would I have been able to figure that out? How does that make any sense? We did see Renamon appear in the sewers, but then why did Renamon appear as Renamon in the sewers looking at us? Why wasn't she pretending to be Haru? That's like another plot point that they just slid in there for the sake of like, oh, mystery, but didn't actually make any sense. Did Haru's batteries run out that day? Like, what happened there? The first hint was in the underground waterway seeing Renamon instead of Haru at first. How is that a hint that Renamon could turn into Haru? How is that a hint? If Renamon's hiding as Haru the whole time, why would she change into her own self to look at you in the sewer? How is that a hint? That's not a clue. That's terrible writing. The logic leap! What are you talking about? How is that logic? Oh, the professor must be Myotismon. And Agamon's actually probably the queen. Good solid logic. Renamon can transform into human form. Oh yeah, I didn't get that. My bad, chat. What are you guys talking about? You guys have literally played to this point and seen the revelation, and now you guys are like, I knew all along. I saw this ages ago. That doesn't mean I'll let you sacrifice my precious Miyu for some fishy deal. I'm the only fish around here. Sakamon, you're literally a slug that lives in a clam. That doesn't make you a fish. If you really want to get her back, we should call out to her together. Our voices can get through to her. Maybe Renamon's the missing piece. Please! Shut up!
Renamon.
I won't accept that your voices couldn't reach her, but not mine. They're not going to make me fight Renamon again, are they? That's the only way you can atone. Oh, I let a Renamon fight in the library in the same. Oh no. Okay. Was Haru eating human or Digimon fed with the gang? Wait a minute. What if Kaito is Pridemon? I mean, honestly, at this point, we've defied all logic, so who knows? I mean, why not at this point? Why even try and make up a good plot? Like, why not just pull anything out of their asses? I think Labramon's actually Kaito's mum, who actually snuck in 10 years ago, which there was a small hint at in scene 3 of chapter 4. They do have the same voice. They do, yeah. But they also speak Japanese. They do, Jesse, yeah. Alright, here we go. 4 available units against the potato enemies. Let's go ahead and use Guardramon. This is going to be a big fight, I think. I guess I take Seadramon. Take you. And then I'll take also you. Alright, let's see. There is actually a Talmon in this fight, which is the Renamon. That's going to be our main agenda, guys. We got to stay focused, or we could lose. Where are my reinforcements? Did they just appear? Alright. Right. Are my friends joining in? Are they going to move? Or are they literally AI candidates? I don't know. I think we have to... We probably could ignore all these guys and just go straight for Talmon. But I have a strong suspicion the level won't end if I don't take out these idiots first. Let's go for these douchebags. Let's rotate like this. Move. Okay, end turn. Sure. Oh, I do get to control them. Okay. Maybe this won't be as bad. It's probably just going to be slow. I'd give it like 20-25 minutes for us to get through this shit. Hopefully we can do it sooner. The only reason I say that is because these guys are fucking absurdly tanky. Like, ridiculously so. Oh, that's good. Alright. Hopefully our... Any buffs we got, hopefully we can use that to our advantage. Alright, I'm just going to move inwards like this. I think this is fine. I'm not going to worry about... Although I've now just blocked my fucking Agamon from... Oh no, wait, actually. That's fine. Alright, I might be able to reach somebody. What if Takamon is a Sukamon all this time? Honestly, if Takamon was a Sukamon who woke up from a dream at the end of this game, I wouldn't be surprised. It would fit in perfectly with the rest of the plot. Alright, I'm gonna attack... Here. Here? That's a kill. Okay. End turn. Let's just evolve immediately. Our SP is high enough at this point that I think we can get away with just staying in Mega form. Or at least in Ultimate form for these guys. Alright, sure. This is going to be a lot of units to maneuver. This is the most units we've ever been given in a fight before. Which is kind of cool. I do admit, but we're going to have to walk up the library to get there. The longing potato. Lounging potato, how are you? Are you still here? Nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. You don't have to rebrand yourself. Please don't. I'll never forgive myself. Oh, it's so salty, Kappa. I'm not salty. I just think it's really, really like. Listen, okay, being on Twitch, right? This happens all the time. There's a fucking shit plot point in the game, and then suddenly all the people that have seen the game before are like, "Oh my god, didn't you see it coming?" And it's like I could try and predict that that was gonna happen if it made sense, but like, come on, man, don't try and BM me. How, like, obviously there's something fucking. There's a fucking weird square going on between the Professor, Haru, Renamon, and Miyuki, right? I think we can connect the dots. We see that those are the first 4 characters we see at the start of the game. It's pretty clear that there's a connection there, but like to say that like, oh, it's, you know, oh, it's really clear that Renamon is Haru the whole time. It's like, dude, come on, man. It doesn't even, come on. Is that ever going to be explained? The fact that Renamon can turn into a human? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to bother trying to explain that. Imagine them trying to logically express it. They couldn't do it because it's just it's so daft. WarGreymon is OP. He is OP. Yeah, he is. He's pretty OP. I'm gonna leave my bird here. We're gonna enter. I'm gonna go on the flank. Gonna move my dog over here. All right. We have so many units on the field here. I can't reach any of them, unfortunately. We're just gonna have to tank. All these enemies are just literally chilling. What the fuck? They're not even doing anything. They're just defending. I feel like there's going to be more to this fight than meets the eye. It's a bit strange, honestly. Let's move my Otismon up here and turn. Can't reach these guys over the bookcase. My favourites is Godsey. Yeah, he's very, very powerful in the game. He's definitely very useful. I could send like another set of Digimon up the flank, but I'm honestly just going to stack my units. If somebody does like any AoE to my team here, we're kind of just doomed. But we should be able to move up slowly and just wipe these guys. Jesse, no! Somber Blackout. Let's go. Who's next? I want to see if Jack gets an evolution after WarGreymon. The evolution chart shows 2 more options after Mega. It does, yeah. I wonder if that'll be like... That could easily be like New Game Plus, though. I don't know. Or maybe it's actually part of the story, who knows. There's an enemy behind me. But I think we just end. Garudamon, how do we go about doing this? We attack this guy from the side. Didn't do too much damage, honestly. Alright, Birdman. Birdman coming in. It's the King of Shurima. Savage Emperor? You're really catching up to me now, says Ninja. Yeah, we're blasting through it, I guess. Okay. Mad Dog. Oh, he can't reach. That sucks. I'm just gonna enter in here. The Master, I'm sorry, Takuma, but I'm actually your pet goldfish. Classic. Alright, can you... Yeah, you can. These guys are just chilling. Are they just... They're just not even attacking me. They're just going into defense mode. I think it's because they know they're fucking doomed. We have to end turn here. I can't reach. Oh, there we go. How much damage are we taking? We're in defense mode. Should be alright. Oh, we dodged. Lol. This guy? He's gonna hit Guardramon. Decent damage, nothing to be worried about. I guess what I could do here is just probably just use a aura here, right? Heal. That's the first heal I've used in like 3 days of gaming. Like from like an actual ability. That's the first one I've used in ages. I normally just use the items. Okay, let's go here. And I think I can get good value here because look, I can hit both of these enemies and the chest all at once. That's fucking sick. We crit the chest of all things. Remedy Crystal A. Yeah. Alright, let's go here. Isn't it Takuma's mom? The goldfish. Could be. I'm your Tamagotchi pet you abandoned 10 years ago. Do you know what, chat, right? I'll tell you a sad story. When I was a young warthog, right? When I was a young warthog, I went to a play area once, right, with my family. It was like a day away. It wasn't close to where we lived. We had to travel far in the car to get it. But it was like a cool outing, you know? It was like a special thing. We didn't do it all the time. Just like once every like fucking, I don't know, 6 months or something, we'd go to like a play area. It was like an indoor play area. It had like slides, ball pits, like, you know, just a general kids play area. There was stuff for adults as well, like go-karting and stuff, but I was always too young for that at the time. And no joke, I took my Tamagotchi with me because when I was in the car I wanted something to do, and when I went into the play area I took the Tamagotchi with me in there as well, and I lost it in the ball pit and I never got it back. I told them my dad sent it. I don't know if my dad actually. I think my dad told me he sent them an email telling them. My dad sent them an email saying that the Tamagotchi had been lost in the ball pit, and if they ever found it, could they send it back to me? He told me that. I don't know if he actually did send the email or not. But yeah, sad times, chat. I never got it back. R.I.P. Alright, these guys are being a bit of a pain. Let's see if we can hit them side on here. Wouldn't a Tamagotchi be dead after 10 years? Oh, I'm not expecting it. Oh, here, that was in response to the dumpster. Nintendog left forever neglected. Man, Nintendog. I can't attack these guys, but I think I can get a square attack here. Oh, it does like a T attack, does it? Do I need to move back to get that to work? Oh, there we go. You guys told me this yesterday. I didn't fully understand it, but I get it now. Cool. Woo! Can my Ultimon get around the back of that guy? Dude, I think out of all the characters in the game, Velocimon's voice is my favourite. It is so funny. Definitely distinguishable. Alright, we're just gonna walk up. YOLO. No! Not my bird! No Ochre Swoon! Oh! God! That hurt. Alright, fish lady. The ants go marching 2 by 2. Hurrah. Hurrah. Oh, I can't reach the fucking bird. Shit. Alright, can we... I guess I go over here, hit this guy in the back. Use Nightmare. Night Raid? Does that heal? I think it does. Woo! That's... Heals. Ooh, 120. Not bad. Kind of insignificant in the grand scheme of things, though. It's a shame because, like, I feel like these little things, like, you know, the heal from Miyuki and stuff. These little changes to the gameplay. You know, he's a vampire, so he gets a bit of lifesteal. As a result, does a little bit less damage. That stuff should be kind of cool, but, like, it just never seems to have much of an impact. It all seems very minuscule in the grand scheme of things, which is, like, another indication that maybe the combat isn't as refined as it maybe could be. But I don't know. Do I want to give a bandage to somebody? I guess I give a bandage to... Do I even need to? I don't think I need to. I don't know what Talmon's going to do when I get to Talmon. She might be really scary, but... My Otsmon's kind of close. Oh, shit. Okay. Looks like she's coming in for the kill. Data type, in a vaccine, we're defending. She crits me for 5,000 damage, chat. 5,000. Right, so I think what we're going to do now is we are going to boost the shit out of you. Protect everyone. WarGreymon. Okay, Takuma. Alright, so we are in a bit of a pickle here, but we can get a decent hit on this guy. We're going to go all the way along here. Is that going to take up my Otismon space, actually? I think it might be. We should go here. And then we're going to Terraforce her right in the fucking side of the mouth. 100% accuracy, can't miss. 4% crit chance, let's go. We really have to protect WarGreymon's flank though. Otherwise we could be in trouble. Also, if we de-digivolve here, we could be in a lot of peril. Let's go ahead and move up to here. I'm probably going to give him some sort of like rib item here. Maybe a big choice rib. There we go. Give him that. Keep him going. We want Greymon to be doing stuff for sure. Alright, we're going to end turn. We're going to face. Nice heal there from my Otismon. That's pretty cool. Dog is coming up, but he's really slow. I think we're going to have to just mad dog this fucker. I didn't even know this monster. I didn't even see this guy was still alive. Otismon's voice slowly drove me crazy. I don't know, there's something about it that makes me laugh. Manda. It's so funny. Alright, we are getting slowly flanked here. Can I reach Talmon from here? I don't think so. No, not even a chance. Maybe I can reach her with like a poison attack? Oh, not even a chance, dude. What the fuck? What's in my way? I guess we just have to move up. This is kind of awkward though. I'm scared that other people are going to take over like... I guess we get rid of like the boost seat on him. Oh dude, I love it. Talk, what can we do here? Special defense boosted. Well, hold on. Let me just check and see what does she actually do? She is a special attacker, so special defense. She's got an attack of 900. What the fuck? Talk. Maybe fucking WarGreymon actually just gets killed here. I gotta buff him. Okay. Wait, was that a heal? Or was that a defense? Oh no, it is defense, right? Okay, can you reach? Can you shoot across? Oh my god, 60% accuracy. That does hit, right? 60%, yeah, sure. He's a virus, so we have to go for it. Nice, good hit. Okay, end turn. Okay, Mermaid is gonna come in here. We're gonna heal for sure. Right here. She might... Do you know what? I'm starting to think that Talmon might actually just one-shot Greymon, which could be really awkward. Physical defense boosted. Honestly, I don't even give a fuck about that right now. Kind of exposed from the back. Maybe I should have faced away. Right, my Otismon, I'm kind of nervous about what I want to do with you because you can actually get up right behind her. And you can hit her roughly in the back with Nightmare, I think, right? 66% accuracy, and it is pretty good. I'm wondering if I should try and, like, regenerate Greymon, but I think I just have to hit her. Okay, we got a boost. 66%. I was gonna say we're due to miss soon. I obviously didn't want to miss, but I thought that was pretty likely. Gigarumon is on the way. Maybe leading the charge here with Greymon is a bad idea, but I don't know. We're gonna eradicate. No, we're not. We're gonna end turn. We're gonna face this way. I think something bad could happen here if we're really not careful. It really depends. Okay, that did a lot of damage and poisoned me. I think we just get involved here, right? I can almost reach, but not quite. Lightning Javelin doesn't... I guess I could... No, I think I just have to go up here, and I have to give a big heal now. Keep as many people alive as possible, although, honestly, if Greymon gets one shot, the fight's over anyway, so... Do a clean dressing, and I think we end turn looking this way. If I could maybe bait Talmon to go for someone else, it would be alright. This could be bad, though. We could genuinely lose if she just hits Greymon. Okay, it's not... Oh, do you know what? I think... I really want to make Greymon attack because he does so much damage with Terraforce. I could even get a back attack on him, but the thing is, if she hits Greymon from the front, she might just straight up kill him, because she has data and a virus. So like, I wonder if I should just run away. I'm so scared. Like, if she can kill him, I could defend, but it might not even be enough. She might just straight up kill him. He's got so much damage to do to her though. Like, so much damage. But if she actually just goes for him, we could just lose. If she can't kill him, I'm pretty sure we win. If she kills him, we lose. So I don't even know. He can rank it? He can tank it, you mean? I could end turn and defend, but I don't know. 2800. She's got a lot of damage, and she does ×2 attack against them. That's the only thing. She could also walk in and get him from the side, which I'm kind of scared about as well. Like, what I could do is I could move here, keep my back to the wall, and then hit her in the back with the Terraforce. But like, I think she can move, right? Can she actually get to him if I move there? What is her movement? It's 4, so she actually could. Like, if I moved here, she could hit him from the side. 1, 2, 3 squares, hit him in the side, do big damage to him. It could kill him, unironically. I don't know how scared I need to be here. If Greymon dies, the level's over. And I don't know if she can kill him or not. She's only level 46, but obviously we're playing on hard, so it could change things. I really don't know how carefully I want to play this. I think the AI will go for a weaker target than Greymon, but I don't know. We might be biting off more than we can chew. This is going against my instincts. Okay, we have to pray. Intern, pray for me, chat. We have defensive. We have defensive stats. Oh, fine. Oof. She's not even going to try it. Talisman of Light. She's gone for the fish. Alright, Renamon, you're just getting absolutely tanked for no reason whatsoever. Alright, cool. That's really good. We should be okay from here on out. There's a chance we still lose, but unlikely. 80%. I don't know how, like, see if the AI indicates that like a victory is there. I don't know how brutal the AI is. Like, if the AI saw that she, like, it's all statistics, right? Because a lot of it's all number based. Like, if the AI has predicted that they can actually kill Greymon now, and just by walking to the side of him and getting the times 1.5 attack on his flank, it would be pretty brutal. What does Aura do? That's just an AoE heal, right? I think we're going to give items, we're probably going to give ribs over to Greymon, just to keep him topped up. Alright, intern. I think my Otsmon has enough to get around the back. Let's just stand. Velocimon does a lot of damage. I think we're alright. We'll just fucking attack her. Really though? Ooh, team attack's probably better, to be honest. Alright, need this to hit. Move. It's so fucking hard to see where I'm going. Alright, we have a chance here. Alright, take it away. Yep. Oh. Luckily Greymon is carrying, as always. You see that when people fumble the bag, Greymon is still there to like pick up the pieces. Thank the Lord. You guys are useless without him. Actually useless. Alright. Let's clean up this mess. In turn, we're gonna have to finish these dweebs off as well. I find it weird that the fight doesn't automatically end when Talmon dies. Oof, big damage. Can I just straight up attack back? Oh, we get the stun off. Probably want to move you out of the way to make way for the other guys. Oh wait, did I just give him the free hit? No, I didn't. My Otsmon's actually going to attack. He's going to de-digivolve here, I think, is he? Yeah. Down to Drakmon, the little man himself. Luckily, I think we're alright here. I think this fight is done. Bit of a fucking bollock, though. Oof. The crit for 3k, okay. I think Greymon's stopping my bird from... Yeah, my WarGreymon's getting in the way of this, I think. Alright. There could be other chests and stuff in this level that I haven't noticed, but honestly, I'm not that bothered. You can just end your turn. He didn't really do anything in this fight. Can I attack from here? Nope. Sorry about this, guys. We're nearly there. We're getting there. Atomic Blaster. 100%. Fight over. Whew. Nice. Okay. Another one bites the dust. Fucking sounds like a dinosaur noise. Alright, well done, everybody. Pats on the back. Thanks for sitting through that with me. I was genuinely nervous Talmon was gonna shit on my happiness there by killing Greymon, but we're alright. It was the fact that she crit for like a fucking billion damage on the other Digimon. I thought that's enough to kill him, but we got a perfect Enlightenment Slab times 2 is the only thing worth noticing here. I've also got a Remedy Crystal A. Sleep Poison and Seal Resistance, that's pretty cool, but again, not really tough enough to... Like, a lot of these ailments, they don't proc that often, so to consume a slot with this seems a bit silly. But maybe later it'll be important, I don't know. Speed, okay. Fine Skill is SP times 2. Alright, cool. Sure, we made it. Renamon went to Talmon, wasn't enough. We still survive. We've won, Renamon, give it up. No, she's dying. Stop. Team up with us, Renamon, please. Or should I call you Haru? I'm not defeated, not defeated. Oh, okay. Oh, she's getting back up again. I think she's gonna die. Yep. There you go. Professor said it. You already abandoned her. I've no reason to lie, and I'm grateful to you. You've suffered a great deal, I can see that. I can see what pain my existence has caused you. I don't know why... Hate me if you must, but I want us to work together. If you continue to trust the Master, it will only prolong your suffering. Nani? Speaking of prolonging our suffering, let's talk for an extra fucking 20 minutes. I do not wish any further anguish upon you, or Miyuki. That's why I told you not to talk to her. There's no guarantee the Master will keep his word. I'm sure you realize this. We're gonna have so many good memes from now on, chat, of just like Renamon popping up in different fucking stories related to anything we're playing. See, whenever there's a plot point where somebody needs to be a character or something needs to happen to make sense, I'll just be like, yeah, Renamon's probably just that character. Oh, we're gonna get so much mileage out of this. Oh, it's probably just Renamon again. Good old Renamon pretending to be something that they're not. But the Master has been the one threatening Miyuki from the very beginning. And if she learned that you were suffering due to the Master's treachery, the one that would be hurt the most is... Saki. Oh yeah, Miyuki, yeah. Minoru, please, pay attention. Let's take her back, Renamon. Save Miyuki, save my sister from the Master's clutches. Let us accomplish today what we should have done 50 years ago. Okay. Oh, here it... here it comes, chat, finally. Okay, so Renamon looks like just as they were about to be convinced, conveniently enough, here it comes. Ooh. Who's there? Are we gonna get to see the Master? Are we gonna get to see him? Or is he gonna hide? Oh god, it's Miyuki's fucking evil spirit commando ass again. Fucking hell. Alright, here we go. Miyuki, hi, how are you? Been keeping well? Done something new with your eyeliner? A heart that yearns is a heart that betrays. You remain not but an important beast. Oh, an impotent beast. Miyuki, if anything's impotent, it's this fucking game. Master. I take that back, chat. I was just kidding. This isn't what it looks like. Oh, betrayal. Don't you even think about it. Digimon Survive, if you even think about making me fight these things again, I swear to God, we are done. Don't even allude to the fact that you're about to put me back in another fight. I'm saving my game, but I swear, dude, if you do it, don't. Hi. I'm watching you, Digimon Survive, okay? We're getting along alright? We've had our ups and downs, but don't you fucking think about putting me in another fucking frog fight. Look at all those servants standing behind Miyuki. Yes, thank you for that, Miyu. Just punishment for foolish traitors. Don't you fucking do it. Oh my god, dude. You must be having a giggle. Please tell me this is not a full-on fight. Chat, is this a full... For those people that have played the game, is this a full-on fight? Is this like another... Do not mistake this for the time you spent at our side. The maiden soul sleeps within me, you pervert. I'm not doing it, dude. Your voice shall not reach her, no matter how hard you try. Why must I heed the words of some craven beast? My fated child, please hear my voice. Save us all, Miyuki. Come back from the dark side. Renamon, Haru, Miyuki, Jack Donkey, Professor. Dad, Mum? Shut up, Miyuki. Can't just treat her all like they're your toys, yeah, okay. Okay, Renamon. Oh, she's digivolving again. Renamon's digivolved literally 3 times in the past fucking 2 hours. What the fuck is this? Holy moly. Alright. Are we going up to... what is it? Sayakamon or something? What's it called? The one with the staff, right? Yeah. Okay. What is this Digimon called? Is it actually Sayakamon? Sayakamon's a little shell though, the clan, right? What's her name? It's badass though. Alright, cool. Oh, Sakuyamon. So it's not Sayakamon, it's Sakuyamon. Okay, cool. Saki. Holy moly, I cannot believe they're putting me in another fight. Oh, Jesus, this is cringe. Before you can... Yeah, more units can still join the battle. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know if I have the fucking energy for this shit. We'll put down this and this. We did just save literally seconds before. Unbelievable, dude. Really? Oh, Christ. Christ on a bike. So what have we got then? Another frog enemy. What a surprise. And where's... Is Miyuki even in this fight? It's just literally more frogs? Mother of God, dude. Really? I guess. Oh, it's so fucking painful though. This is the word where the word pain comes in. I can move so I can't. Oh, okay, so she can actually amethyst mandala, yeah. Okay, so if I move up to here, can we reach? Ah, just out of range. How convenient. Alright, we'll move up 1 square and we'll let this fucking idiot enemy to come to us. Same here, probably. Although I can actually get a hit off here. 70% accuracy. Why are they so tanky though? What the fuck? Oh man, this is a nightmare. Should have probably not put Digimon into this fight, honestly. Oh, the pain. Suddenly the library is less fun. 61%. Okay. We get the stun off, that's pretty cool. Maybe we could just ignore these idiots. Although in saying that, every time I try and ignore it, it doesn't let me actually do that. I could have probably put in better units than this. I think I could have put in like Falcomon and stuff. Alright. YOLO. Maybe I should have buffed myself. Okay, so what happens now? Okay. Can get round the back. I've got an attack buff as well for some reason, I don't know why. To the butt. Okay, cool. It's not our turn yet, so we have to just wait here, I think. Now it's our turn. Okay. Shadowing? Sure. And we have to end turn and face this way, although I'm now exposing my ass to this guy. Why couldn't it have been Sayakamon's turn before this prick? Honestly, that would have been so much... Oh, it's that guy. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Although it's really hard to tell sometimes whose turn is next. She gets a buff from that as well, apparently. That's cool. Alright. Honestly, we'll just prepare to move up on this guy. If he is stunned, 100% attack. If he's stunned, does this... I think this unstuns him, right? Maybe I could just leave him. I'm missing out on opportunities to attack this guy, but it's fine. Emerald Seal. Oof, big damage. Nice. Alright, and as for you, you can like move up here. The stuns are kind of OP. So I even bought... I'm gonna have to kill all these units, right? So I mean as well just clear the level as I go. Alright, Terra Force. 100% accuracy, we get the bonus, that's nice. The noise when Sidamon etc moves is so weird. I know, yeah, it's very strange. It's very strange. Alright, move you over here. I think I can get a side attack on this guy. End turn. Sayakamon, that's fine. What's weird is I have to come all the way out to the flanks to kill these enemies. But then I'm gonna have to go back into the center to end the fight. There might even be reinforcements here as well. I gotta be careful. Alright, we got back attack on this guy. Atomic Blaster, he's stunned. We can't miss. Back attack for 1000, that's not bad. Digimon is up next, he can get a side attack. Probably for very little damage, but I'll do it anyway. So I can do 510 or I can do 430, let's do lightning. A follow-up attack here would have been nice, like a team attack, but we're not getting it. He's still stunned as well, actually. I thought that would like interrupt his stun, but it actually didn't. Right, Greymon, you just fucking power ahead, mate. And turn. Oh, he is. Okay, so he's unstunned now. Okay, punch him in the face. Lol. Oh, look at Greymon's like defensive pose. That's really cool. That's pretty cool. Every time Guardiamon goes in by himself, he gets one shot. So I'm thinking we should probably just slow it down a little bit, or we could end up losing this. This guy's just going to defend his entire life. Okay. We just have to walk up the map, I guess. You should be able to kill this guy from here, maybe? It's very close, it might miss. Okay, follow-up attack, please. One time. No. What a loser. Honestly... Can you finish him? Do you have the power? You do. 61% though. If you miss, I am going to be raging. Don't even think about it. I could see it happening. I could absolutely see it happening. Right. We're going to move up. We'll get that chest with Siege 1 in a minute. We get some SP and some heals back. That's fine. I just feel like there's going to be more to this fight. Like, I'm waiting for, like, more reinforcements to spawn as I get close. Some fucking bullshit like that. I can smell it, you know? Right, Gardramon, or Garudamon, you better come over here. You better heal yourself as well. Although, given... let's just heal yourself. Giving an SP to Greymon is definitely a prio right now as well. Our movement is fucking dog shit, man. Holy crap, look, she's like miles away. I can't even give ribs to anybody of use. I could give it to myself, but... movement depleted here for this guy. Siegemon, you're going to try and move as far forward as you can. Fine. Speed break plus, I guess. Cool. I've never actually... When you guys played the game, did anybody actually ever use any of those things in the late game? Like, speed reduction X or whatever. Did anybody ever bother with that shit? This is maybe a bit silly, actually. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to take a turn to rib myself. That came out more weird than I intended. We're just going to let our team catch up here a little bit. Because Sakumon's way back. Ah, yeah. Reinforcements. What a surprise. Okay, it's fine. It's still fine. There we go. Let's give an item to Greymon, because I feel like he's going to be blasting still. I've got 4 of these. Gonna need this, for sure. Oh, that was handy. Cool. Okay, sure. Fuck it. Nope. 420? In turn. We unfortunately can't follow up on this attack, but we can defend them kind of like with a team. Oh no, we can. 43%. Probably gonna miss. It's another library fight. It's a follow-up library fight. In turn. Okay, sure. Terraforce. In between them? These guys are so tanky, holy shit. I guess we get value. Okay, the one at the front could be a problem, huh? Okay, just in case. I feel like there's some fucking bullshit around the corner. If that guy's going to defend that, it's absolutely fine. I don't mind that at all. What are they doing? What is the deal here? I feel like they don't have a good opportunity, so they're just chilling. That's what it looks like. Not really sure how I feel here. She's not actually getting to do any movement here, which is really bad. We're getting bottlenecked. 53%. Is this getting like harder to hit these guys? I feel like their accuracy is like... They are so tanky. I'm gonna need to poison them or something. Did I bring my poison Digimon with me? It feels like their dodge chance is getting higher or some stupid shit like that. Rib platter. Sure. They're not going to come towards me, are they? Are they just going to defend the entire time? I need to use somebody as bait, maybe. The good news is Greymon can hit both at once, but like we're doing so little damage. We got 100% accuracy on these two. The little guy at the back's taking damage. In turn. Why are they running away? Why are they being such cowards? I think it's because they don't have like a good opportunity to attack me. If I send in Renamon, I feel like I'm just going to get one popped. I feel like I need to... We have to play this very carefully, because if I'm not careful, we could regret it. Yeah. Okay. He's having a slap. Crimson Blackout. Nice dodge. I don't know how much damage that would have done, but that really made me uneasy for a second there. Sakamon does get an attack off here, which is great. 81%. We might have a chance for follow-up damage. No crits, no team-ups. We missed. 81% and we missed. You fucking clown. Jesus Christ. I might be able to hit this guy in the side. Oh, so close. I think I'm going to have to... Yeah, my movement is just shit right now. In turn. I can maybe hit it from the side though. This is going to leave me exposed though. 65% accuracy. We got a chance to do like negative damage here. Holy shit. I'm looking for a Greymon follow-up attack. Like any kind of Greymon follow-up. No, don't get it. Alright, so what happens next? This guy did attack me, which means he is exposed to a back attack from Greymon, which I have to go for here. This guy is so incredibly tanky, I don't know what's going on. We could lose this fight, by the way, like unironically. Because these guys could all gang up on Greymon here. What are they doing? This is so bizarre. We just have to go for it. 87% negative damage. Greymon follow-up, maybe? Maybe a Greymon follow-up attack would be nice. Nope. Where's he going? He's going for Garudamon. This is probably going to one-shot me, right? 2510 is a crit. Okay. He's exposing himself, though. Right, Sakamon, please don't miss this time, you fucking Nimrod. 91%. Thank God. Okay. End turn. So now the boys get to take part. Although that guy is out of line of sight. So maybe what we do is... maybe we actually do give a speed charge to Mega Seedramon. And then we end our turn facing this way. Seedramon can get in behind this. Where is this guy facing? Right, so that's his back there. Alright, we need follow-up attacks for this to work. So 78%, we do 196 damage with that. That does 168. 13% chance for a counter attack. We've got 80% chance to hit. We've got a 6% crit and a team up with 15%. The team up is what I want. We do get a back attack. Do we get the stun? Oh, the stun would be absolutely magnificent. Yeah, nice. There's the team attack and the stun. Okay, this is perfect. We might actually be okay here. WarGreymon got a chance to hit this guy from the side as well. Yeah, we're going to box him in, see if we can get a triple follow-up from everyone here. This could be huge. Let's go. Follow-up attacks. Come on. Nope, we're not getting it. He is stunned though, right? He should miss his turn. Oh, he's healing. No, you're not. Oh my god, why? Is the other one going to do it too? No. Fucking hell, I think we just power through it. We just have to. Nice. We hit follow-up attack from Greymon. Nice. Team attack from the back. Nice. And Greymon? No, we didn't get Greymon. End turn. I'm running out of mana. I can't reach this guy. Atomic Blaster. I think I have to do another Rib Platter here. Like a big one. What have I got? Like a Rib Platter. I've only got 2 of these, but it's really good value here. If I can't actually see what's going on. Does that heal everybody in the area? I think it does. 50. Might be enough. We're box this guy in big time. End turn. I'm not going to show my ass to these idiots. Maybe the follow-up attack can actually win us the fight here. 100% accuracy, so we can't miss. Follow-up from Greymon or Sakamon kills this guy. And we get a boost. It's nice. Come on, follow-up one time, please. You fucking shit faces. That little rodent's going to heal this bastard again. I'm running out of mana really quickly. He's still stunned though, which is really helpful. Alright, get fucked, bitch. See you in hell. These fellas are megas. Gross. That was an absolute shit show. Okay, I'm probably going to de-digivolve here, which could actually end up being problematic. Oh, the heal. The SP heal is so good there. We're going to have to fight through all of these little cretins, aren't we? 5-1-2. Not bad. We're not going to shore back to either of these two. The SP's nice. What's he doing? He's healing himself. Like, why? He doesn't even have a mana bar, so it's not like it can run out. Dude, I don't understand. Like, what were they thinking when they made this fucking level? What were they actually smoking? So if I hit here, I can hit both. It's got a chance to miss the one on the left. Yeah, classic. Absolutely classic. I gotta box them in so they don't run away. Is he just gonna heal himself? Guys, I don't know, man. I don't even know if they fucking playtested this game when they made it. I don't know what they were doing. This might save these two. Like, it might keep it okay. Like, maybe the enemies start walking the other way, but... this is oddly fucking chronically troll. So if I go here and attack with Terraforce... all these guys are surrounded, so there is a good chance for, like, value here. I need a crit. Maybe I get some follow-ups, please? No, never. Alright, now it's just in the palm of the fucking gods, man. I don't know what's gonna happen here. He's gonna heal that one. Is he gonna heal himself? He's gonna go for Syakomon. Speed break. Okay, that's unusual. Right, we're just gonna go for... I do want to try and cut them off here. But there's also a chance she just straight up misses with this. 68%. I should probably focus on the weak one, but I really don't want this thing to run away from me. But then there's a chance they just keep infinitely healing. Unless it's just the one on the right that heals. Can I hit both of them? Okay, this is as good as it's going to get. I really have to I have to hit this one. If I don't hit that one, this is going to get very bad. Okay, thank the Lord. Okay, and I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to end-turn like this. And WarGreymon has a chance to fucking... he's got a chance to do this right. Okay, Atomic Blaster, 53% I've got to kill this. Or extend my pain. Alright, the boost hopefully gives me a bit of accuracy. Please, for the love of God. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this shit. Finally. Dude, I was wondering when that was going to happen. Okay, nice. So, we're going to end-turn. We're going to end-turn. Does that not give me SP back if I don't move? Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, I think I need to end-turn like this. We're at the end of it. We're actually just coming out of the end of it. J-Cram, you know at the end of, like, Lord of the Rings when Frodo and Sam are at the top of the volcano? And they have had the fucking shit kicked out of them for the last, like, 3 years or whatever that they've been travelling across Middle-earth. They're, like, about to die of pain, but they've made it. I cannot believe that those little cretins can heal each other indefinitely. No MP bar. Disgrace. An absolute disgrace. That level right there is going to stop people playing through the game twice in the first week of launch. Some people will play through twice in the first week of launch, right? Some people are on their third and fourth playthroughs. Shoutouts to those heroes. But that fight right there, absolutely disgusting. There's no reason the numbers in that fight have to be the way they are. It's just frog fight number 18 in this chapter, and that's what they reward you with. Give her back, says Renamon. No, he's going to get away. Holy moly, dude. We couldn't get her back. But now we know that Miyuki is still inside there somewhere. That's a good point, Agumon. Thank you for that silver lining. My sweet, sweet prince. Our words, our voices, they really do reach her. Yes, Renamon, your voice got through her. Congratulations. I'm glad the game gave me Sakuyamon for that fight, because it would have been so much worse if she wasn't there. If we hadn't stunned the big guy in the middle, I don't even know what would have happened with that fight. They could have either, one, made the enemies less tanky, given them less defenses, okay? Or, if you don't want to do that, you just give them a mana bar, an MP bar, so that for the first couple of turns they can maybe do stuff, and then after a while they can't just one-trick pony heal the entire game, right? Thirdly, if you don't want to do any of that stuff, let's say you don't have a mechanic in the game or an algorithm for determining enemy MP, just stop making them dodge all your fucking moves. The fact that, like, some of my Digimon had 40% chance to hit these guys, why? Renamon, I'm sorry, you suffered so much because of me, or Renamon suffered. Renamon suffered, Professor! Excuse me? Hello? Earth to Professor? Earth to Professor, hello? Come in. Thanks for staying by my sister's side. Honestly, if I had been in that situation, if I had been in that battle in real life, I'd have packed up my shit and left everyone to die. I'd have been like, well, fuck this. I'm out of here. See you later, boys. Good luck. Miyuki, fuck you. Goodbye. Haru, suck a dick. Renamon, okay, laters. I'm over it. I'm fine. I'm back. I'm okay. Just need a drink. Miyuki isn't like other humans. She has a special power. You mean the power of the maiden? Yes. But also, she can do 4 backflips in a row after 5 tequilas. That is pretty powerful. She did tell us she could do that, actually. Power opened the door between worlds. That's why the Master is obsessed with her. Raven King, welcome. How are you? Oh. What's the Master's true goal? Why does he want to use her power to open the door? Why were those enemies so tanky, Renamon? I don't have the question. I don't have the answer to any of these questions, Talcum Powder. He plans to launch an attack on the human world. Oh, does he now? Revenge? What has the human world done? What's it done to him? I'm afraid I don't know the details. That would make too much sense. The Master's words are dripping with anger. I know how that feels. His goal may be linked to this world becoming engulfed in fog and starting to fall apart. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fall apart? You mean just like Jack's mental state right now? Yeah, exactly like that, Saki, thanks. Right you are. Both worlds will end up enveloped by the fog. I would take the fog at this point. I'd take the fog right in my face, right in my ass. I want to rescue Miyuki from the Master. Holy shit, dude. Then we share the same goal, Renamon. Hold on, Talcum Powder. Digimon said we have no choice but to defeat Miyuki in the end. Well, Digimon's fucking dead, Kaito. What the fuck did he know? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm just angry. Digimon's great. I love Digimon. I'm sorry he's dead. I want to keep looking for ways to avoid that until the very end. Thanks, Miyuki. Yeah, we know our voices can reach her, yes. Yeah, okay. We keep calling out to her, she'll come round. Excellent. Okay. Come with us, Renamon. Ooh. So Renamon's going to be a permanent party member, question mark? Oofed. Oh, Renamon smiled for the first time ever. Damn. Okay. Sheesh. What an absolute clown fiesta. Oh, we made it, chat. All the way through fucking part 10 into part 11. We're in the end zone now, lads. Closing, shrinking the world I created. Well, look. If I don't hurry, I too will be... Oh, he's on a timer. I cannot stop. So he's been pressed by something. Oh, there's Miyuki. Oh, she's alive. She's awake. She's cognizant. Oh, you're in the slums, Miyuki. Quickly, the offering. Good morning. Uh-oh. Just hearing the voice sent shivers down my spine. It's like it's directly inside my head. This is too much. You're scaring me. I will not hurt you. I will send my frogmen to do that. I've got thousands of them. Absolutely thousands. And they get tankier every single fucking time.
あなたは
Who are you?
誰
Satan, is that you?
大切なるみゆき、我が命なり。
I am worse than Satan, Miyuki. I am more terrifying than Satan. I am the plot. Nani?
さあ、こっちへ。
Now come.
こっ
Come, my,
ちへ。
come, my lady. Come, my lady. I've literally no clue as to who this voice is. No Digimon that, to my knowledge, fits. Same Raven. I think it might be Vegemon.
こっちって
You want me to come to you?
そなたなくば。
I have no legs.
我が対岸成就せず。
I need someone to come over and pass me the remote.
対岸つまりあなたの願い
You mean there's something you want? Hey, Reiji.
遠い隔てし一族。
I cannot forgive. That wretched family.
しかればこそ。
Therefore, Miyuki.
しかればこそ。
Jesus, dude. This is actually like what Gachi Hyper looks like. Therefore, he seems to be Gachi Hypering. Like, really angry.
さあ、みゆき。
Don't do it, Miyuki.
おいで。
Don't do it.
私に
And if
何
I
をする
do?
つもりなの
What are you going to do to me? We're going to play this game from start to finish 100 times.
さあ、早く。
A fate worse than worse than death. Hurry, come to me. Damn, Daniel. No, I don't want to.
逃さぬ。
Don't leave me.
返さぬ。
No, my precious priestess, please.
我が巫女
Do not leave. What's going on? My head feels weird, like my mind's been taken over. I can't take this. Take on me. Take on me. I can't let him have his way. I know that much, but still. Take me on. What am I supposed to do about it? I don't know. Uninstall. The background colour makes me think of a Pokemon. A Pokemon. Wait, Renamon, why are you back in Haru form? That's creepy as fuck. After that sudden battle with the master at the library, we made it with Haru Renamon since we all wanted to save Miyuki, and then made it safely back to the school. After everyone passed out like logs, including Renamon who was injured, the next morning Renamon gathered everyone in the cafeteria when we woke up, and apologised for her sins. Why is Renamon in Haru's form? Yeah, that's actually a good question, Minoru. Actually relevant for the first time in your life, thank you.
もうすっかり正体は分かっちゃって
Why keep pretending?
もう随分と長く
I've looked this way for so long that my body naturally takes on the appearance.
元の姿に戻らねば
Well, I can't fight in this form, obviously. Haru's form is more natural. Do you think it's to do with the fact that they couldn't fit Renamon spliced into the background of the school? Nah, surely not. Maybe it's just more like in character, I don't know. Don't ignore me.
うるさい
Shut it.
みゆきのそばで春の姿で
After all that time at Miyuki's side as Haru, it farted. I'm sorry. It farted to feel alright. I farted and it felt right. I fart sometimes. Professor, we know. We've smelt it 1,000 times, it's disgusting.
最初は
At first it was,
そうだったかな
but the strangeness of it has worn off over time. Well, honestly, Haru, I hate this. Go back to Renamon. Change it back.
逆に薄れたよ
Get back to Renamon. I hate you like this. It's creepy.
それにこの姿でいたからこそ見られたみゆき
I
の
like the
表
look on
情という
Miyuki's
の
face
は
when she sees me. Oh,
だ
Christ.
から
Yeah,
昨
just
日言ったあの言葉は
keep deceiving her.
もう
Yeah.
忘れてくれていい
Give her hope that Miyuki's brother's still alive and the same age as her. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's not going to mentally fuck her later on.
そうか。
Intriguing.
それで俺たちをここに集めた理由は
So, do you have an important announcement? Why are we here?
みゆきの居場所について
We should talk about where Miyuki is.
がどこにいるのか
Oh, you know.
みゆきは
Oh,
祠にいる
Miyuki is in the shrine. Convenient.
それって神社の祠
You mean in a shrine from before?
あ
That one.
それは。
Are you
今
certain?
更嘘などつくものか
Do you think I'd lie to you at this point? I mean, honestly, who
武
knows?
士の本体がいるのは
The Master's true body is in the inner shrine. Ah, easy. So we just set it on fire from the outside, yeah?
だから間違いなくみゆきも
Oh, Miyuki's in there. Shit, I forgot about that, yeah. We can't burn her alive. You might have a problem with that.
100万
I don't think he's lying.
それじゃあ
Alright,
本
I
当
agree.
に
That's true. I can't believe it. The Master and Miyuki have been right under our noses. Oh. Who would have known? How convenient. Looks like everyone else is just as surprised as I am. I'm shocked. Who would have thought that they might try to design a whole new area for this part of the game? That would be ridiculous, right? I've walked around it so many times. This is like that one movie I saw that one time about the guys in Las Vegas. It never even crossed my mind. Be quiet, Minoka. Yeah, we're working on this, right? Or do you doubt me? Okay. I guess I'm being the same old Haru. That's an interesting way to put it. Come to me of, I will force you to play Digimon Survive for the rest of your life. Roxy, surely you don't have that power. In other words, you don't trust me? It's not what I meant. I just like... I just want some proof. It will make sense if you get to the shrine. Will it? Renamon isn't offering much in the way of details. Oh, nobody in this game offers much in the way of details. Apart from when it's details about mindless shite. I trust Renamon. Renamon wants to help Miyuki and wouldn't lie about her. Can't disagree with you there. You can't hide your lying eyes. I don't give a fuck about Sayakamon, shut it. You're literally a snail in a clam. We all know how bad Renamon wants to save Miyuki. We can trust him on this, right, Professor? Cuts to the Professor. I'm sorry, Renamon. That's all I care about, Miyuki. Okay, perfect. Now we know where the bad guy is, but how do we beat him? It's the ruler of this world. We've got to have a plan. Bucket Spodge? Is that the real Bucket Spodge? Hey buddy, what's up man? Welcome Buckets. Buckets, you have missed so much pain and misery tonight, it is unreal. I am deflated, I am destroyed, I am about to crumble. But it's okay, there was light at the end of the tunnel. How are you, bud? Let's focus on rescuing Miyuki before we try to beat anyone. Once we've got her back, then what? We run like hell! Good plan. Oh, okay. Slide dig there, Saki. What do you think, Takuma? Personally, it seems pretty realistic to me. Yeah. It's not bad, but I don't think it'll be that easy. What's that supposed to mean? What do you mean? I can't really explain it. I'm good sounds like you had a blast. Oh, there was blasting buckets. There was blasting aplenty. I can't really explain it, but this world and ours seems to affect each other. If something's wrong in this world, our world will be off too. Ah, okay. So, if Miyu licks a battery in this world, what happens to the Miyu in the real world? Kaito? Question mark, brother? I guess we gotta fight this master after all. Nah. Nah. Even though it might be impossible to win. Hold up, wait a minute. It may not be necessary to defeat him. Nani? Chat, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow and I'm so excited. Perhaps restoring the world and defeating the master should be viewed separately. What does that mean, Professor? Does that mean that I can sniff my finger after I've put it up of my... Agumon, that's enough. We can't save this world without defeating the master, right? Not necessarily. Ah, you mean there's a cheat code to get out of here alive without fighting him? We could just leave him to die. How can we say... How can we say the same sentence so many times? What is going on? Do you have some special insight about how to save the world then? Yeah, Professor, if you've got any fucking details, now would be a good time to share it, yeah? I'm not exactly sure. But I think we should explore each other's sexuality. Solutions as well. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Right now, that's the only choice we have. Is there really another way without fighting? Since our worlds are connected, it seems like we have to beat the Master. Maybe we should focus on Miyuki. And getting home, like Minoru said. Once we're back in our world, we can rethink how to defeat the Master. But if there's really another way, like the Professor says, we should look into it. Beating the Master, finding another way, rescuing... I don't give it honestly. At this point, Miyuki, I like her a lot, but my god, the pain. Find another way. Dude, what did I just choose? I feel like I'm gonna have to defeat him, let's be honest. I think are they just gonna shut this down? It's best to find a way without fighting, like the Professor said. But how? I don't know, that's what we have to find out. Normally if there's like a hidden objective in an RPG like this, like if it's Persona, if there's a line to maybe figure out something else, if you get to the end of the game, if you're in the last chapter, and there's still something that there could be to uncover, normally it's worth going to check it out, because it normally leads to like better endings and whatnot. But I don't even know. This could just be absolutely another waste of time. What happens to Miyuki? I don't know. She'll play cards with herself. Shut the fuck up, Haru. I can't let the Master keep her any longer. Well, listen, Haru. Listen, Haru, when you're on my team, you play by my rules, bitch. Okay? And I know you can digivolve into Mega and all that. You got your little pole and your fucking hair braids and all that shit. But right now, you're a little tiny prepubescent boy. Okay? You better fucking toe the line, or you'll be getting fucking insta-punted. And I'll take away your crayons as well. Not my crayons. You absolutely wouldn't do that, you demon. Oh, I fucking would. I would fucking eat them. Whether we beat the Master or not, first we need to rescue Miyuki. Always has, always will be. Nani. Don't forget that. If Renamon says so. Honestly, the chances are starting to look close to zero. But we can't do nothing, that's for sure. Let's head to the shrine. Back to the place where we first met. Sorry, I just wanted to say it. Liftstones, my man, what's up? Liftstones, 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 Liftstones. What's happening, man? What's up, guys? Wolf, I just finished all your royal content, just switching over to the P5 regular stream. Oh, shit. Liftstones, I'm so sorry that you actually got to the end of the Persona 5 playthrough and haven't managed to, like, see the next part. Thanks for watching those, man. I really, really do appreciate it, and I hope you've been enjoying it. I'm sorry that it's unfinished. I do hope to go back to it at some point one day. Maybe this year, maybe later, I don't know. It's a very long game, as you can probably have experienced by now, but it makes me happy that you're enjoying it, man. We'll get around to it one day, I promise. And thanks for watching those, because I did start to edit those VODs quite a lot, so GG's, man. We'll bully Jack into finishing it off, don't worry, we're waiting on it too, Liftstones. I know, guys, I know. These have been very patient in that regard, I'm grateful, thank you. Either way, we'll need power. It's okay, my guy. Yep, gonna hold you to that, dude. Alright, nice. Liftstone, thank you so much. I appreciate you, yeah. Thanks again for the donation the other week as well. That was really appreciated. In other words, we have to rescue her if we want to get home. Do you, Liftstones, have you played Persona before? Or are you just watching the VODs as like a blind playthrough? What do you know about Persona? Have you played Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4? What have you done? I think I've spoke to you about this before, maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry if I have. Will we later do a New Game Plus playthrough? Raven King asks. Are you talking about of Digimon, Raven King, or? Dude, do you know what, guys? At some point, we will probably play this game in New Game Plus, and we will probably explore some of the different like endings and stuff. But see, after that segment we've done tonight, absolutely fucking not are we doing this immediately after finishing. There's no way I'm playing through this game twice. I really want to, guys, and I know a lot of you guys are excited, and it's Digimon season and all that stuff, but after that fucking shit show of a level we just completed, there is no way I'm playing through this game again. Immediately. Maybe we'll do it in a few months' time, maybe next year or something, but I'm not. There's no way I'm diving back into it. What an absolute fucking pain in my cock. Alright, I want to rescue her regardless of
で
power.
も祠に行くってことは
If we go to the shrine, we might end up fighting the master, right? Everyone's faces just got really intense. No matter how prepared we are, the idea of facing the master is still scary. I'd be lying to say I'm not scared too.
ねえねえたくま
Yeah, we get it.
祠へ向かう前に
Hmm.
それぞれ気持ちを整理する
Alright, we get
時間
some
を
free
取
time.
った方がいいか
Perhaps
もしれな
before
いね
heading to the shrine, we should check in with everyone.
気持ちを整理する
Yeah, maybe so.
不安な思いを抱えたまま
This is gonna be my last hangout session, probably with all the characters.
お前の言うことも
Okay.
教授とレナモンの言う通りだと思う
Hmm. Alright.
祠へ向かう前にみんなそれぞれ気持ちの整理と準備を
Sure. We should deal with our emotions before heading to the shrine. Alright.
それから
So we're gonna get a bit of a rendezvous here, some free actions. I really hope there's an opportunity to hang out with some of my friends here because they hate me and there's gonna be issues down the line. We only get 4 turns. We're gonna have to choose. We're gonna have to choose, chat. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Kaito's 42, Aoi's 46, Minoru's 51, Saki's 47. I think we're gonna have to try and get people up to 50, but man, I don't even know what's gonna happen, chat. It's gonna be spicy, that's for sure. Must be quite late for you guys, right? It's midnight here. I think I'm gonna end my recording, guys, so what I'll do is I'll talk to you in a second, but let me just say goodbye to the YouTubers, which I will do right now. So if you guys have been watching today, thanks for checking out the playthrough, guys. We're going to continue this tomorrow, and I'll try and upload the next part of the VODs as soon as I can. If you did enjoy, give me a like, give me a comment, let me know, and I'll see you next time.